No, I can't hear you. You got to add yourself to the stage. Oh my God, are we live? We're live. Hey, everybody. I guess.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. Well, I still need just a couple more minutes. So I'm trying to figure out how to put on like a countdown music. Do you know how to do that?
You can, yeah. You go to the right side and it says, what does it say? It's not a banner. It's video, maybe. Let me log into mine and see.
Okay, and it says only, but I don't have I just have like the basic one or whatever. But I did it last time when Lionel was on when we did I didn't even know we were live. Let me see here.
Well, it's a learning process for us all. Here we go. So welcome to the stream. Let me see here. I'm going to look in this one. And thank you for everybody's patience, of course.
Hi, Angel. Sorry I haven't responded yet. I'm trying to get it figured out.
All right, go to brand.
Okay. And then scroll down to.
And then.
Background music. Okay, let me see which one.
I kind of deleted mine, so it should be under brand.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I've got quite a few of them. I'm trying to think which one. I don't know what any of them sound like. So. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just try one. No, that's annoying. Hold on. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, great. I'll be back. Okay, you can whatever you want to do. You can talk or I don't care.
Turn the music down. I'll just take over.
Okay. You want me to just? Okay, I'll turn it down. Okay, I'm listening. I'm just moving some stuff from, but I'm gonna mute.
Okay, all right, everybody. Welcome to the Blue Jay 999 show. I guess we're talking about chimpanzees. So here we go. Let's talk about chimpanzees. Of course, the first time I really was aware of chimpanzees, I think, was back during Michael Jackson days, right? Michael Jackson was it Bubbles? Was that the name of his freaking chimpanzee? And it was so cute. It was so adorable. It's like, oh, wow, look, a monkey. It's like a small, unevolved human that you can just play with. And it's so funny. And then there was their whole phase in American cinema. Bubbles, thank you. There's a whole phase in American cinema where if you wanted to have a hit TV show, let's add a monkey to it. Even freaking Dirty Harry. What's his name? Even Clint Eastwood made a monkey movie, I think. Any Which Way But Loose or something. It's like, there's a monkey. The A-Team, they had a monkey. They're like, oh, look, the ratings are bad. Just add a monkey. And it was so amazing. It was so awesome. And then you kind of heard rumors like, what happened to Bubbles? And they said, oh, he got really big and strong. But the thing about chimpanzees, it's still to this day, and I don't want to mess with these monkeys. I don't want to have a pet monkey. Hell no. The thing about these damn monkeys, it doesn't make sense. They say it's true, so I guess it's true. That even though monkeys are smaller than us, they're like stronger than us. So I guess they're the pound for pound champs. I mean, they do swing from trees like way better than we do. Apparently they can't swim. Or no, gorillas can't swim. I learned that from watching Tarzan. I don't think monkeys are good swimmers either way. But apparently they're stronger than humans, even though they're small, which seems bizarre. But then you hear about these monkeys that get loose, man, and it is just freaking nasty. It is nasty what these monkeys do. They eat your face and your genitals. Some people get their face and their fingers eaten. Like they attack you. They eat your fingers. They bite your fingers off and they bite your face off. And it's so gross. And there's a couple people in America. Man, they've been attacked by these rabid, gosh darn chimpanzees. They get their face, their fingers ripped off. Luckily, they have clothes, so I guess they keep their genitals. It's insane. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine this? Travis the Chimp is a nightmare. I'm not familiar with that. But it's kind of crazy. Like, oh, I'm so cool, right? I'm so cool. I can't have a dog as a pet. I'm so cool I can't have a domestic house cat as a pet. No, I need a serval. Lol. Have you seen these stupid cats? They're all over Instagram. You put the camera on it and they just like hiss at you. Who the F wants that? Just like the Lion King. Come on, man. There's plenty of dogs. There's plenty of cats. You ain't so special, Michael Jackson. You need a freaking chimpanzee. Get out of here. Get out of here. Forget about it. And don't even let me talk about Planet of the Apes. Talk about a good idea ran into the ground. Talk about a good idea ran into the ground. I mean, have you even seen the original with Charlton Heston? Press 1. That's the best one. You probably never even seen the original Planet of the Apes with Charlton freaking Heston. Who knows the ending of that movie? Who knows the ending of the movie? Come on. It's iconic. It's iconic. You don't even know it. You've probably never even seen Soylent Green. I know most movies are trash. Old movies are trash. But the old Planet of the Apes is the original and still the best. Soylent Green, awesome. Shoot, go back to Ben-Hur. Let's watch it, man. Let's watch some Ben-Hur and 10 Commandments. That's the best thing about Easter. You get to watch Ben-Hur and the 10 Commandments, right? It was Earth all along. Yes, Dennison. Of course, you know. Dennison, I hold you to a high standard. Sometimes you don't even have to answer, sir. But okay, so what's the most famous Soylent Green quote, people? Come on. Since we're on a Charlton Heston kick and we're talking about chimpanzees, come on, people. Who's seen Soylent Green? Who knows what I'm talking about? Because that's what's going to happen here. That's what this globalization is leading towards. Come on. Who knows what they said, what he said in Soylent Green? It's people. Yes, it's people. Of course it is. It's not GNC protein whey powder. No, it's people powder. And you want to talk about monkeys? Oh, look at these monkeys. They're so cute. They swing from the trees. No, they don't. Have you seen the documentaries on these chimpanzees? They guess what they eat? I'll wait. Chimpanzees eat raw monkey. They hunt monkeys and eat them. Yes, it's insane. They hunt small monkeys as a pack, like wolves, in the trees, and they're like super smart. So of course they're going to get them. They're super. They're not like as fast, maybe, as the tiny little monkeys they eat, but they grab these monkeys and they just rip them to shreds, and then they fight over the meat. But here's the other thing: have you seen those nasty documentaries where it's chimp on chimp action, where they fight each other? I don't even know. Like, how do they kill? They just smack. How do they die? Like, I try to watch it. I try to figure out what is it? Blunt force head trauma? Do they bite them to death? Like, I don't like. They'll show that the monkey's dead, but what was the mechanism of death? What was the real cause of death on these monkeys? I really, chimp on chimp action. I really can't see. I really can't figure it out. I don't know, and I've always wondered that. And then it's like so. Let me get this straight. You eat little monkeys, you'll gang up on other chimps, some chimp gangs like West Side Story style. Why not eat the chimp? Because they're not cannibals or something? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Is that what it is? Chimps are so evolved, they're not cannibals. Is there something wrong with eating? I mean, really, let's talk about cannibalism. Is there something wrong with that? Is that going to cause the next? I don't want to get her channel banned, but is that going to be the next wet market? Allegedly, cannibalism. I don't know. You just jump in whenever you're ready. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll because I can talk about monkeys all day. Oh, hey, there you are. But you're muted.
Okay.
And let me talk about orangutans before we get started, because I love monkey documentaries. I think it's great. And who knew this? I tell you who knew it. I knew it. Actually, I saw a chimp thing on Netflix recently, I think. But let's talk about orangutans. Did you know orangutans are just loners? They just like live in the jungle all alone, and they only come together to mate, and then the mother raises the kids. It's like so lonely, so weird. Yeah, so weird, orangutans. So weird they are. And those look like humans most of all, as far as I'm concerned. They got them same bodies, kind of. Anyways.
Are those, now I draw blank. Skylights too bright? Should I adjust out of it? I can. Is that better? I don't want it too low on me, though. But okay, is that all right? Those?
It's okay. I mean, a backlight's usually not good, but it's fine.
I know. I just don't know. Okay, let me see if I can.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay, well, then it won't be like so bright for very long.
It's
So,
fine. It's just like your first
okay.
show. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna you've given like a nice intro for the chimpanzees. Thank you. I have some videos. So I'm gonna start playing one, and then I'll stop it. We can talk about it. So do I need to? I'll probably put a banner for you. So while it's playing, I'll try to do that. But okay. I'm gonna stop my camera. So I'm gonna, okay,
Yeah, just hit present.
I think I think I can do it like this. Oh yeah, present. You're right. Okay.
I'm all about the orangutan lifestyle, bro. You should if you've never seen an orangutan documentary, and they're not like common. Most people don't like talking about orangutans for some reason because they're just kind of like
crazy.
chilling by themselves.
I found some videos of those too, but it's like I had to kind of stick to one subject. So, but okay, I'm just gonna start this one first.
No, that's fine. The Denison identifies as an orangutan. I identify as a bear, actually. I just like eat a lot during the winter and sleep as much as I can.
Okay, does that look right?
Yeah.
Like the way it's set up? Okay, cool. Oh, I need to rewind. Hold on. Oh no.
Have you ever seen Blood In, Blood Out, Denizen? Los Osos Polares?
To go back, like, oh, it's because I'm not on the right. Forgot I'm sharing a screen. Hold on. How come there's? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Osos Polares, bro.
I was trying to move that on that screen share part. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to use that.
This pack hunter is your own next of kin. Chimpanzees.
How's the volume?
They share more than 98% of our DNA. That makes them our closest cousin. Chimps were once considered strict vegetarians. But not anymore. They're one of nature's most cunning killers. In some parts of Africa, a chimp will eat a ton of meat a year. Like us, they have complex sounds for communicating. This chimp gives the signal that it's time to hunt. Hunting parties like this one may hold up to 36 members, and their search could last up to 4 hours. They hunt 25 species, including small antelope and wild pigs. But they've found their favorite prey. Red colobus monkeys.
Yeah, run, monkey. Could you imagine if the whole pack of those was coming to eat your face?
Here's where brain power pays off.
I know, they climb trees so like boss.
They take positions in the treetops surrounding the monkeys.
Sad.
The escape routes cut off. The
like hanging on for
is
your
about
life.
to begin.
So sad. Oh, look at that. That's so sad.
Does the mother leave the kid as bait?
I kind of just watch, like, I don't know what.
Male monkeys will actually fight back. But it's David versus Goliath without the slingshot. The chimp outweighs it 6-1. Youngsters and mothers are split up, leaving easy pickings.
You see that? The mother abandoned the child.
Yeah, they are not like super loyal.
Chimps have sharp teeth, but to kill prey, chimps use gravity, hurling their prey with lethal force against a hard surface.
For both of them to die. Ugh. Oh, they didn't show it. How weak. How weak.
Half a dozen monkeys might be killed in a single attack, but usually just one. Big males dominate the group, so they eat first, just like the lions. Unlike lions, and like humans, males share their meal with family and allies.
Okay, that's probably now let me stop that. Sorry, hang on. It's gonna go to something new. Okay. Oh, I just take that down.
I mean, what do you
Okay.
think? Do you want to be a monkey?
Let me sorry, this I got it out of there, but I guess we're like pretty much I don't believe in evolution personally, but I don't want to stifle any opinions, but we are definitely like an upgraded version of them. They're kind of trip me out though, some of their facial
Wait, you don't
expressions.
believe in that? Wait. You don't believe in evolution, but we are the upgraded
Oh wait, I forgot I'm
version.
not in the camera. Hang on, sorry.
You don't believe in evolution, but we're the upgraded version. See, I'm confused. My monkey brain doesn't process that. It sounds like you believe in evolution.
I don't. But okay, let me just give you an example. So say you have like the 2007 Honda Accord, and then you get the 2009. Like it's the same manufacturer. It didn't, mutate itself. It's just like, okay, this worked really well. Let's take this and improve it, and like we'll keep that other version too. Well, those are cells, but you know what I'm saying. So I do believe
it sounds like you're going to hell. It sounds like you're dancing around the Bible and denying Jesus, quite frankly. And it's okay. You can come over to the, you don't have to be an atheist. You could be an agnostic.
I'm a Christian. I'm actually going to be doing like, I want to kind of keep some lighthearted and do some like nature shows and stuff. But I actually have found some like, where people die and come back to life, and it's documented. So it's not just like heresy, but they see hell and it's like the scariest thing ever. Now I'm like terrified of hell. It would be better if they could. I mean, they said that there's a lot of people there, so I know that's not really a thing. But anyway, so I want to do a stream on this thing called it's evidence of a creator, and it kind of disproves evolution mathematically. So
I mean, it sounds stupid to me, but respectfully, I'll watch it. Any evidence you want to present, that's fine. Definitely, you should team up with Ginny for that one. I mean, she's right up your alley.
That's a good idea, actually.
Absolutely.
There's like top scientists and mathematicians, and it's like, have you heard of the Hoover Institute?
The Hebrew Institute?
No, Hoover. It's like a UK. It'd be kind of similar to, let's see, what would be kind of an academic review show. But anyway, so
sort of Oxford, does that count?
Yeah, like one of the scientists is like a PhD from Oxford, and then they teach at all these, But basically, it's talking about it's all math and science. It's not like theoretical or like philosophical at all. And in fact, some of those scientists, they still don't believe in God, but they just know that it wasn't evolution. There's like, okay, there has to be a creator. We don't know what that could be. It could be like the Big Bang, alien, they don't know what, but they just know that it genetically, like the genome codes, they can't add to their sequences. They can only just discard sequences that are no longer needed. So like a tail that we supposedly used to have, that kind of theory. We could lose stuff, or but you can't just transform into a totally new species, is what they're saying. So anyway, that'll be another day. But okay, so I actually do have a couple of videos. I'm just gonna play like, let me see, I have a little list here. What order? Okay, I'm just gonna play a little bit of the next one, and then I'll stop it again. So I'm gonna do.
That's fine.
Do I just use that same window, or do I do a new one?
Whatever works.
I'm not sure. I'll just do a new one.
But I mean, it sounds like you're barking up a Richard Dawkins tree there or something.
It's actually new information. It's just like within the last couple of years, and I mean, it can be disputed, but it's based on math, and from my understanding, math is like the only factual thing. Like science is still theory.
Math is the only thing that is 100% true as far as I'm concerned. It's
Right.
wonderful.
And
It never lies.
That's what they based it on. It's like because genetics math is like a math code. So, hold on one second.
Well, the Big Bang sounds like a bunch of crap to me in
Me too.
the Bible's defense. You mean to tell me there was nothing and then there was an explosion and then everything existed? I mean, that's harder to believe than Noah's Ark, Jesus, and God telling Abraham to go up to a hill, delete his son, and right before he plunges the knife, he's like, "Lol, it's only a prank, bro. I'm just shit testing you." Lol.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
please, that is insane. That is insane.
sold on that one either. Okay, I think I may have accidentally closed this one just so. Okay, I found it. Here, hold on one second. Oh, let me share this.
I mean, do you think you could survive eating little monkeys raw?
Oh, absolutely not. Especially not if they share 98% of our DNA. That's like cannibalism. But then again, they say like an earthworm does too. I don't know if that's true.
Could you imagine if monkeys started learning how to make fires and cooking monkeys? Like if you come up in the jungle and there's just like a couple monkeys chilling with like monkey kebabs on a stick, right? With like some flint and some and
the way that they are just so mean too. Okay.
I mean, is it mean? They're just hungry. They ain't no more mean than us. It's just crazy.
I thought. Okay, wait.
See, gorillas, they don't have that horrible lifestyle like the chimps. The chimpanzees, these have the worst lifestyle.
What's it doing?
Bonobos have the best
yeah.
lifestyle. They have a different way of building society.
Sorry. Oh my god. Why did you do that? Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, it started playing it from I could hear. Could you hear yourself?
I can hear me, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I did for that, but now okay, we should be good. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. J Rillo in the house.
What's that, J Rillo? Okay, let's start it over.
One of the world's scariest animals just got a whole lot scarier, and Planet of the Apes is slowly becoming nonfiction. Because apparently chimpanzees are out here murking gorillas. Scientists in 2021 witnessed a troop of chimpanzees basically jumping a family of gorillas. And when I say gang, we're talking about almost 30 chimps pressing a family of 5. Keep in mind, a silverback can weigh up to 400 pounds. It could probably bench press your car.
They didn't mess with the silverback.
The silverback was eating chimps left and right like they were paper mache. But eventually the chimps overwhelmed the bigger silverback and even kidnapped a baby gorilla. I'm not going to tell you exactly what they did, but that family of 5 became a party of 4. And it wasn't even the last time. Because later that year, scientists watched the same group of chimpanzees do the same exact thing. Square up with a family of gorillas, kidnapped a baby, and erase its name from the gorilla census. And it's not like we didn't know chimps were about that. They often hunt bush babies and vervet monkeys, and we've even seen them use weapons like spears to do it. But it's one thing to hunt something that weighs like 5 Skittles. Going gorillas is another tier of Black Air Force activity, which is why I'd rather be locked in a room with a jaguar than a chimp. Because at least the jaguar gonna make it quick. That's exactly right. Chimpanzees have been known to hunt using spears, and the way they do it is not pretty. So what you gotta remember is these sociopaths share about 98% of their DNA with us, and they have more in common with humans than just thumbs. They're part of the special class of animals that can create and use tools, and chimps are probably the best at it. They'll take twigs, stick them in mounds, and literally go fishing for termites. They'll use stones as hammers to crack open nuts, and it's actually a lot harder than it looks. They'll use leaves as sponges to drink water, sticks to steal honey from bees. Some have even been seen making and using stone flakes, which are really close to what early humans used to make back in the day. But yeah, chimps also use spears by breaking off a stick, sharpening one end with their teeth, and then shoving it into the hollow part of a tree trunk. Because they know that's where bush babies sleep. Scientists watched them stab bush babies and force them out of their hiding spot in trees, where they proceeded to tear them apart and eat them alive. So they don't actually yeet the spear the way a lot of people probably thought, but they're definitely too smart for everyone else's good. Also, fun fact, out of all the animals I've talked about, a chimp was probably the closest to ending my entire way of life. But that's a story for another video. All right, so here's a story of how a chimpanzee nearly ended my entire way of life. So this was in Senegal, that little country right there. I was visiting for a couple months, and me and some family decided to go to a zoo that, looking back, was way too rundown to be called an actual zoo. The only thing separating the chimps from the general public were prison bars that were wide enough to stick your hand through. And before you even think it, no, I did not stick my hand into the chimp cage. I was 7, but I wasn't stupid. Now, if you wanted to see stupid, you'd have to look at the people around us. But some of them thought it'd be funny to throw things inside the chimp enclosure. Not to like hurt it, but I guess to scare it. Either way, nobody in that zoo was winning an award. Especially when someone started tossing rocks in there. Yeah, let the stupidity marinate. I just remember watching the chimpanzee just sit there and take it until the people ran out of rocks. It wasn't until the chimpanzee started picking the rocks up that the people realized just what they did. They just gave an animal with thumbs and no regard for anything human ammo. So yeah, as you'd expect, the chimp started fastballing the stones back at the crowd, and all we could do was run and take cover. And I vividly remember crouching behind a bench, and when I got up, a rock flew past not more than 4 inches past my right eye. I was really just bad luck away from either doing this video with a glass eye or not doing this video at all. Look, you can say size matters all you want, but 4 inches made a difference that day. This picture might look cute, but it's actually one of the most disturbing things you'll ever see. I'm about to tell you one of the most messed up stories you've never heard of. So this guy, Dr. Kellogg, had the question I'm sure all of us have had at least once. What would happen if you raised a human without teaching it a language or having it around any other humans? Like a nature versus nurture kind of.
I think I have
do
to.
that part.
I have to respond to EAE. I don't know what direction you want your channel
I
to.
need to shout out everybody in the chat. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm like, whenever I'm on channels, I don't look at the chat. I'm like, wait, this is my own stream. So that's how, guys. I thought you're so cute. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for calling. Jay Brillo, he probably come up if you want. He probably knows a lot. He knows a lot about everything.
You gotta drop the link if you want people to come up. You can drop the link.
Okay, let me. I just do.
EAE, and again, I don't know what direction you want this channel to go, but EAE is definitely going to put it in the gutter. And since he asked, I tried to type an answer, sir, but of course it didn't pass the YouTube censor. So I'll just read it to you. EAE, this is for you. And the question is, would you smash a chimp if it was the only way? Hold on. If it was the only way to prevent a deadly asteroid from hitting Earth and erasing all life on the planet? My response, I mean, it would be hard to get it up. Maybe I'd do it to save Earth. Could I at least watch some prawn? Could I at least give the monkey a bath and put some perfume wig and a lipstick on her? I mean, I would try.
Have you happened to see what they look like?
Well, you're talking about baboons. Yeah.
No, chimpanzees too.
I mean, it's to save Earth, right? It's to save Earth. Talk about win one for the team. I'd try. I don't think I could get it up. It would probably stink.
Oh, no. When I go to another video, it might have like a way you can see it. No, it's disgusting. How do where do I get the link? Under settings? Or
you go to it's on the bottom somewhere.
I got
and it's invite. Hit the invite button.
Okay. Oh yeah, copy.
And then hit copy.
Got it.
And then put it in the comments. And just paste it. And then hit the arrow.
Boom. Yeah, it said it copied, but now it won't paste. Hold on. Try again.
You have to right click and paste it on comments.
Oh, just like using the touch screen. I got it. It's just not, it's just like very.
There it is.
Okay. Angel. Let's see if I say how to Lionel. Yeah. Okay, Lionel. Okay.
So this guy's like this guy. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like this guy's lying. I bet this is how the story really went down. A bunch of chimpanzees came across a few gorilla babies and gurked them as to just because. I mean, do chimpanzees and gorillas really compete for food? I thought gorillas just eat bamboo all day or something.
No, they're like a gang. That's the thing. They don't even have to fight for each other's resources. They just like hate each other. They
just hate each other. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But the territory will come over.
Okay, I'm going to play the next video. And then
chimps eat? I guess chimps eat leaves too. I just thought gorillas just sit around and eat sticks all day. I don't know. It's
more having to defend themselves. Like in that video, you saw that they stole the gorilla's baby and then they killed it 2 years in a row, at least that they know of. Did you see that?
Well, the thing is, like, I know lions do that to like cheetahs, and cheetahs will do that to lions, but that's because they're competing for food. They're competing for territory. I guess chimps and gorillas do compete for food and territory, but I know, gorillas, they don't spend time in trees. They just sit around in the dirt all day.
The lions are actually doing it for competing for the female. So they're killing other males' offspring. So that would make more sense. But chimpanzees are just very mean. Like they just have a vindictive spirit about them. But okay, let's see.
I don't think I think it goes beyond vindictiveness. But what you're talking about there is the lion will kill other lion cubs, so the female will mate. Lots of animals do that, including bears. But
I've
like,
been freed from the chat.
if a lion finds like cheetah cubs, it's on site immediately because they compete for gazelles and stuff. So they got to get them out of there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
What's up,
Plus,
Dan?
cubs are delicious.
Hey,
It's like veal, right?
Yeah, it's veal. It's cat meat.
No, but they don't eat them. That's what I always wonder, man. They delete them and they don't eat them. Delete and not eat. So bizarre. It's true.
They eat their own.
They don't, man. They watch the
they
documentary.
kill them. They don't eat them. Chimpanzees. Okay. Are you guys ready
Don't
for
eat cats. It's so
the
weird.
next little clip?
I'm
Delete and not eat.
I gotta figure out how to get this one out. No, not that one. Oh, hey, what's up? Okay, I gotta let some people in. Hey, Angel. And then, sorry, Jill, I'm trying to scroll down. What's up? You guys are so awesome for coming. Thank you so much. Here, let me turn the light on. It's gonna be a little adjustment here. So. Oh, there's no light bulb. I just set all of my desk up right here today, so it's kind of right. One sec. You guys talk for a minute, okay?
I just said so many funny things, but I was muted. I'm glad to see that we're becoming more diverse. First off, we started off with super white. Now we went to halfway mark, the Latin passion. And now we need some blats up here. And I think Jerice and Lionel want to fully commit to the United Colors of Benetton. Just putting that out there. Anyone else can take over now. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, J Rillo.
You think black people like call their friends kind of nervous if they run out of gas in a white neighborhood?
According to Dave Chappelle, yeah.
Not a chance. Not a chance. They're more likely to say, I'm about to hit a lick. Just keep it at 100. That's all. I dropped a video in the back, by the way. It's pertinent to the topic. It's a 9-minute documentary about the Gombe chimp war.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so we'll just do yours. Because, yeah, they're like the ones that kill lions, right? Okay, let's see.
No,
you're talking about the war. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
This is a war between two rival chimp. Yeah, between two
it's been
rival
going
chimp
forever.
tribes.
Yeah, let me click on it, and then I'll share it.
Well, Blue Jay says that chimpanzees are evil. I mean, I disagree with that. What does the panel think?
They're very brutal.
they're toward the human end of the evil good scale when it comes to animals, right? Like we have a way of infantilizing the behavior of animals.
But what do they do that's evil? I mean,
they're smarter. Like they hunt on purpose. They do it for fun.
And they're
they hunt to eat. You hunt to eat. What? It's not mean.
Well, and on top of that, when they try to kill their own, they make it a point to attack the eyes and the genitals. Like they don't have any kind of code. They'll go for the weakest points first.
Yeah, one of my videos, I don't know if we'll get to, but it has like the aftermath. It's kind of graphic. It even has like a warning, but the whole face is gone.
What is evil, Barn?
And it's its own species. Okay, do you want me to start it, Jay Miller? Do you want to say
hold on. Dennison just had the best question ever. What is evil? That is such a good question, Dennison. Evil.
Yeah.
It's such a good question. You know, I could say being sadistic, but then sadistic is a mental condition. So, bro, I don't know, man. Is that the question of 2024? What is evil? I don't know, but I know it's not chimpanzees. I just want to say
I think last year the question was, what is a woman? That would be like the great question of the year of what is evil?
Yes. Great. I mean, we're on something here. We're real. What do you call those people that just sit around and think all day?
Philosophers?
Yes. we're philosophers.
Or
here we go.
Unemployed.
Baltimore motorcycles.
I need to go grab a light bulb, but I'm going to be listening, so I'm going to turn my camera off, and then I'll play it.
So, Barney, do you have access to the... Oh, never mind.
I don't have access to this stream.
No, you're good. You're good.
I don't mind giving him access. I just don't have to do it. But I'm not. I'm only. you want me to pause it in like 2 minutes? I just gotta go grab like another room and we'll be available. I'm
You're
just
good.
camming down for that. So, okay. Just when you want it pause, just let me know.
Oh well, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. But I guess to kind of answer the previous question, I guess you have to have sentience in order to determine what is good and what is evil. It's really the only way.
Well, what is
To
an example of
determine or to qualify?
it?
You guys definitely have to come back for my because I've
Probably.
been the most interested lately in these like stories where people see the afterlife, but I didn't want my first video to be that because I don't want it to come across as like a religious or channel that's like that only, and because it'll just be kind of random. But it's an interesting topic, so I wanted to play some of those, but in the future. But yeah,
We can,
you guys
okay,
are-
we can save it. We can save it. That's fine.
yeah,
That's fine.
I mean, you can talk about it now too. I don't care. I'm just saying when I do that video, you guys definitely. If that interests you, definitely come back. I love hearing the people.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess you'd have to have sentience even in order to qualify, because then you're able to determine, or you're able to create a system of what is right and what is wrong. You know, because
Yeah.
as far as we know, the only beings in the universe with sentience are ourselves. I mean, that's if you believe that aliens exist or not, which kind of a moot conversation. But
You're smarter than me. I'm lost already, but I want to learn. So yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But no,
it's a good distinction. It's a good distinction though to say, you know, is something that's not sentient able to even know whether or not something's evil? Can it even qualify to know whether or not something is evil? So, I mean, like say for example, like children may do something we would consider evil, but children don't know any better, right? So we give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, children don't have like sentience per se until their brains develop a little bit more. Otherwise, they're just going to keep on living off instinct, and it's up to parents to socialize them, right? You can kind of look at animals the same way. You know, they don't really have sentience; they continue living off of instinct until if their brains ever get a chance to develop to the point where they will have sentience, and they have a prefrontal cortex that can make its own consciousness and, you know, philosophize those things.
Oh, what's my bad.
So can something even be evil then if it doesn't know any better?
Yeah, it's like you have to know the intention to determine if
I
it's
guess
evil.
that'd be a good point. Yeah, how can it be evil if it doesn't know better? How can something be evil if it's not even sentient of it? But then, of course, if we can recognize it, though, if we can recognize it and we have sentience, we can assign evil to it. So therefore, even within ourselves, evil exists, or even within our perception, evil still exists.
I hear what you're saying, but it doesn't really follow. Whether or not a creature itself can determine whether or not what it is doing is evil does not determine whether or not it is viewed as performing an evil act. Killing
Isn't
Harambe.
it?
No.
Isn't it? Isn't that why we don't consider animals and children evil?
No. I think we can all pretty much agree that dingoes are pretty evil. I mean,
They're not. Well, dingoes are not evil. They're just dogs trying to survive.
The baby.
A baby.
Yeah, but a dingo's just hungry.
It's just hungry.
Any animal will eat babies.
You think he had beef with, what's her name, Meryl Streep?
Maybe. I mean, I have a little beef with Meryl Streep, but I don't want to get into that right now. This probably isn't the right place. What were we going over? Chimpanzees and whether or not they're evil?
Yeah. Blue Jay says that chimpanzees are evil, and I say no.
Okay, so
but then Jay Rillo and Angel want to get all like philosophical on me and like and Denizen, what is evil? And I think that's the important question.
There are several cases.
My bad.
Chimpanzees being raised as human and with human children, and in almost all cases, when the chimp reached breeding age, they went through puberty and suddenly became violent. I've got a link backstage in the private chat about Travis the chimp if you want to check it out after this.
So is puberty evil?
Okay, we're gonna play a little bit of Jay Rillo's video first, and then we'll talk about it for a minute. And then I think I was just gonna show one part, but I might be able to skip it. I'll look at what it was again because we might be doubling. But I'm gonna go ahead and start this, KJ.
You got it.
Scroll up.
Okay.
Are these three factions related for some reason, or was this just random?
No, it's just showing the war that primates waged on each other. That's all.
So it's got nothing to do with the IRA and nothing to do with the Indian tribe.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's using it for dramatic effect.
It's a bit bizarre, but okay.
Roaming across the dense forested hills in Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania, chimpanzees live in territorial communities, dividing themselves into groups of 1 to 40. In the north you had the Kasakila, and in the south the Kakombe and the Makenka. A few years prior to 1974, territorialism between these groups was witnessed by Jane Goodall, an English primatologist and anthropologist who had been researching chimpanzees in the area since the 1960s. Chimpanzees were known for their territorial behavior, but Jane and researchers never thought to the extent that would soon become apparent. In fact, prior to 1970, chimpanzees were considered friendly and peaceful. The ensuing war would be the first time that any chimpanzee had been seen to deliberately kill a fellow chimp, but not only kill, but do so callously and then celebrate afterwards. Before the war, we must go back to 1971. In 1971, the alpha male leader of a chimp community called Leakey died. With Leakey's death, the community needed a new leader. Humphrey, a strong male chimp who almost killed a researcher, Dr. Wrangham, by hurling a large rock at his head, became alpha. But Humphrey was no Leakey, and over time the community began to turn sour. Two chimps in particular started causing trouble, brothers Charlie and Hugh. Over the next few years, the whole Gombe group would divide itself into two, those who supported Humphrey and those who took Charlie and Hugh's side. Charlie and Hugh, with their community, headed south to form the Kahama, consisting of brothers Hugh and Charlie, Godey, Dee, Goliath and Sniff. While Humphrey stayed in the north with a larger part of the original group and became known as the Kasakila group, consisting of alpha male Mike, Satan, Sherry, Everett, Rudolph, Jomio, and Figan. Nothing out of the ordinary in the animal kingdom. First blood was drawn by the Kasakila. Humphrey, Figan, Jomio, Sherry, Everett and Rudolph headed south and ambushed Godey of the Kahama whilst he was alone feeding on a tree. Godey was pulled from the tree with force and thrown to the ground, then viciously beaten with a huge rock. He managed to crawl away from his attackers, but he was never seen again. After Godey had been defeated, the victorious chimps celebrated boisterously, throwing and dragging branches with hoots and screams that echoed throughout the forest. Over the next 4 years, the Kasakila carried out merciless attacks on the Kahama group with no real reasoning. Since chimpanzees are at their most vulnerable whilst feeding, due to the fact they usually eat alone, preferring not to share food with friends and family for the most part, the Kasakila hid and waited for these moments of feeding before attacking the community. After Godey, Dee was taken out next, and then Hugh. The eldest male, Goliath, still remained and was targeted next. Goliath had shown peace during the Kasakila's attacks and taunts. However, his kindness was not reciprocated, and he was killed. With only 3 males remaining, Charlie, Sniff, and Willy Wally, Charlie was killed next. After his death, Willy Wally disappeared and was never found, and the last remaining Kahama male, the young Sniff, survived for over a year. For some time it seemed as if he may escape into a new community or be welcomed back to the Kasakilas, but there was none such luck. Sniff too fell to the Kasakila warband. Once all the males in the Kahama had been picked off, the Casakila needed to deal with the female chimps. Of the females from Kahama, 1 was killed, 2 went missing, and 3 were beaten and kidnapped by the Casakila males. The Casakila then succeeded in taking over the Kahama's former territory. By the end of 1978, the Kahama group were no more. Their females and their territory belonged to the Casakila. Never before had anything like this been seen in the wild. But there was no happy ending for the Casakila community. A much larger group of chimps, the Kalande community, moved into their space, and the Casakila were no match for them. They retreated back to their original territory where they had come from, handing over the Kahama area to the Kalande. The 4-year war amongst the chimps showed us a side to these primates that had never been observed by humans. We thought calculated violence was only reserved for us humans. The attacks were not random. The chimps calculated their killings and did so with an aggression never seen before. Despite being incredibly groundbreaking, Jane Goodall's years at Gombe had a lasting effect on her. The things she saw during the Gombe War were likened to witnessing a human conflict, and Jane was left profoundly disturbed by the 4-year war. She later told that she struggled to come to terms with this new knowledge, often waking at night to horrific pictures of Satan, one of the chimps, cupping his hands below Sniff's chin to drink the blood that welled from a great wound on his face, or visions of old Rudolph, usually so benign, standing upright to hurl a 4-pound rock at Godey's prostrate body, or Jomio tearing a strip of skin from Dee's thigh, Figan charging and hitting again and again the stricken, quivering body of Goliath, one of his childhood heroes. Those were Jane's words of the barbaric war she witnessed in what was the first recorded incident of lasting warfare among primates. But Goodall's research at Gombe Stream didn't just shed light on chimps' aggression. She also challenged 2 long-standing beliefs of the day: that only humans could construct and use tools, and that chimpanzees were vegetarians, a belief held before the 1970s. Jane witnessed and watched in awe as the chimps of Gombe systematically hunted and ate smaller primates, such as Columbus monkeys. But not just hunt, but do so with communication and strategy. They would block all the exits for Columbus monkeys, then 1 chimp would be assigned to the job of going in for the kill. Once the monkey had been caught, the chimps would go nuts, ripping it to pieces and sharing it amongst their community. This alone was a major scientific find that challenged previous conceptions of chimpanzee diet and behavior. While observing 1 chimpanzee feeding at a termite mound, she watched him repeatedly place stalks of grass into termite holes, then remove them from the hole covered with clinging termites, effectively fishing for termites. The chimps would also take twigs from trees and strip off the leaves to make twigs more effective, a form of objective modification, that is, the rudimentary beginnings of toolmaking. Humans had long distinguished ourselves from the rest of the animal kingdom as man the toolmaker, but this proved that this was no longer the case. But the most harrowing account of all was the fact that the chimpanzees were using tools to inflict damage and death, hurling rocks and sticks at their fellow friends. Showed Jane and all the researchers a side to chimpanzees that had never in the history of the world been witnessed, in what became known as the 4-year Gombe Chimpanzee War.
Is that the end?
It's only a 9-minute documentary.
Oh, it felt like it was going to be longer, but that was interesting.
That's what she said.
Fair.
Barnabas, I love you, man.
Giggity. Giggity. Yeah, man, it's actually pretty cool. First time I saw this video, this is the first time I ever heard about like tribal warfare between apes other than ourselves in the wild. So, and I believe Jane Goodall, wasn't she the same one? Wasn't she the same one who studied silverback gorillas? Wasn't she the same anthropologist?
Oh,
Yeah,
what's going on? I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm like, it's so noisy. It's me. My bad. Okay, I don't even know if you guys can hear that, but I forgot to turn off the other screen. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you.
Yes.
Hear
Okay.
you.
Sorry to interrupt, Kate.
Hear
Okay.
anything else in your room though?
What?
We hear you, but nothing else in the room.
Oh, okay. I was just building.
Yeah,
Okay. I could hear another window.
If you have something open or on, we don't hear it. We just hear you, Blue Jay.
Shuffling around. Sorry. Okay. Well, that's good. So sorry, I didn't mean to. You were saying that that's where we got our evil from. So you believe in evolution?
I mean, I believe that. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna make this really clear. Do I believe evolution exists? Yes, I do. Does that mean that I don't believe that God doesn't exist? No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm of the opinion. I've kind of had to, quote unquote, evolve my own understanding, so to speak. I believe that evolution was a tool, but I don't think it was at the end all be all of how existence occurred, the way that some scientists try to make it seem. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, I came across an
Yeah.
article. In fact, if you guys want to talk, I'll try. It was just a short video that was kind of maybe an in-between human. It was like, I want to say, I didn't look at the country, but I think it was maybe China. I don't know. I'll find it. But it had the bone structure. They were able to take it in the teeth and everything of like in between like a primate and a human. So I'll see if I can find that. But it's from the sun. So I don't know where they got it. But yeah, anyway, I'll be right back.
I just think it's fascinating how you can watch animals have warfare, similar to how humans do. I mean, they're not the only animals that have warfare. Ants have warfare all the time. Like if you watch how one ant colony will invade another, they're somewhat strategic about it. So,
I mean, why are these monkeys killing each other? Is this, if we figure out why they're killing each other, can we have world peace or something? What are they doing? It just for breeding rights? What, they want some more mangoes. They want to eat little
Because he
monkeys
doesn't
more?
like you, and I don't like you.
Wait a minute.
they don't get
Hold
the
on.
reference.
No, I do.
Okay. All right.
Is that hold on? Is that Mad Max?
I think they're actually turning all the monkeys gay.
So I get that reference for sure.
Wait a minute. Hold on. He doesn't.
I'm a little retarded.
I don't like you. What is that from? I know that movie. What is it?
I'll give you a hint.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I'll give you Don't lie to them.
It's not Weekend at Bernie's. What is it?
You'll lead
I'll
them
give you a
astray.
hint. I'll give you a hint. It's the fourth installment of this movie.
The fourth of anything I ever watched is Rambo or Rocky. Or
You got him with that, Jay Rizzo.
Oh,
wait.
like a red herring.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Star Wars.
I'm telling you the truth.
Star Wars. It is. Say it
Did
again.
you
There
say
you
Star
go.
Wars?
There you go.
Which one?
Your cool points. You removed cool points for wrong guesses with Star Wars. That
Wait a
is
minute.
inappropriate. Wrong, Barney. You have lost
What?
2 cool points. You've said it twice.
What's the movie?
I don't know.
know.
You might have to check his black points first.
Why are y'all tormenting him, man? Stop, Barney. You got it.
Bro.
Right.
Sure.
No, I just was fun with Dirk gave me the answer, but which Star Wars is it? I forget. I know
told
that
you. I gave you the hint. The fourth installment. I gave you that
fourth
hint.
installment, but it first starts on episode 4, so I'm so confused, bro.
I like how Tony's told you already, and we're still debating it.
Yeah, but who said it? Because I need to know. Because it's like
It was,
driving me crazy.
it was towards the beginning of the movie when they're in the bar at Tatooine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. So
Yeah.
it's episode 4, not the 4th installment, dude. I mean, that's
Oh my God! Please don't be a
first one.
semantic, bro. Don't be a semantic.
yes. He doesn't like you. Before it's like who shot Fredo or whatever his name is. Lato. What's the green guy's
I
name?
believe his name was Cornelius.
Greedo, dude.
Greedo.
Greedo.
Thank you. Fredo.
And
was-
Yeah, but Greedo's not the one who said I don't like you.
No, it
That's
was the
true.
guy with the crazy face. I know. No,
Well,
you're right.
Cornelius had a crazy face too.
I think he chopped his arm off. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the worst teacher in the history of the galaxy.
Citizen, sir, you have read far too much.
All right. Okay, sorry. I think we're off track.
Okay.
Monkeys.
Therese was asking about you, J. Rillo, in the chat. I don't know if you saw that. Therese, you should come up.
Let's see. I don't see the chat. Hold on.
Therese, it's the resurrection, okay? It's the resurrection.
Back
and
from the Rockies.
Jesus,
Oh, okay.
Jesus Rillo is back in the house in full effect.
Yep.
I didn't die.
Yeah.
I just needed some time away. That's
You were
all.
in Colorado, right?
That's
for
what.
a while. Yeah, I was in the mountains for a while actually.
Trying to find that one little.
And my uncle took me out there, and we hiked mountains a lot. And then I had some tribal herbs, as he put it. And then I had a vision. I'm not bullshitting about that, by the
Oh
way.
no, I believe you.
That
well,
was a hell of an experience.
I'm right by you. I'm right by Colorado because I'm in Utah, so we have the border.
I hiked.
Actually, that's not far from the Skinwalker Ranch, really, because you go east to get to Denver.
I thought Skinwalker Ranch was in Utah.
It is, but it's like east. It's like 150 miles east of Salt Lake.
See
It's
a
kind of
Sasquatch.
It's in between. It's like on the way to Colorado.
Skinwalker's a nudist colony, right?
No, it's like a Native American kind of like. How would you explain that to you, Rillo?
It's so it was on a Native American reservation or Native American territory, and there was basically a farm, a homestead that was put there from back in the mid 1800s. I mean, I could pull up a video for that if you really want, but I don't want to distract from your.
Cool. You want to do that?
I don't want to distract from your. I mean, I can get you a video.
No, it's fine. I mean, this was just kind of to get a topic started because it's kind of interesting.
So the crux of it is it was an area that was a homestead. It was passed around from owner to owner because the original owners all just disappeared mysteriously, and then finally the state of, I believe, Utah took it over. The probate took it over, and then there was a billionaire, Robert Bigelow, purchased it, and then the U.S. government actually eventually started purchased it, so that way they can experiment on what was going on there, because there were multiple sightings of the bulletproof wolf, multiple sightings of orbs, multiple sightings of a shaman, basically a Native American shaman that they believe is the most powerful entity in the territory, multiple sightings of UFOs, multiple sightings of mutilated cattle, dogs, cats, even humans.
Did you know Joe Rogan was just there too, like a couple months ago? I just watched that. I should see if I can find.
I didn't know he was there. I mean, it would make sense that he would go there, but I would never go there. Fuck that. No,
let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You show up at this Indian ranch. You're like, yo, it's cool. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm one of you. Where's the peyote at? I'm ready to trip balls. And they're like, for a nominal fee, you can do that. I mean, how does that work?
Are you talking about Skinwalker Ranch?
I mean, you're like, bro, I had this great experience. It sounds like you took.
No, Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah. I went to Colorado. Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah. She asked about Skinwalker Ranch.
I'm just asking you, like, on your recent journey. It sounds like you're out here tripping balls.
No, my uncle, we went out hiking in the mountains, and towards the end of the trip, my uncle, he was like, hey, I have a friend of mine who looked this up, and this friend was a Native American gentleman. And he was like, I asked him what it was. He was like, these are tribal herbs. These are going to help you to get whatever's, trapping you out.
What's a tribal herb? Just tell me.
I don't know what it was. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me what it was. That's the thing. I don't know what it was.
Peyote.
I don't know.
Was it hallucinogenic and you drank it?
No, I ate it. No, I'm sorry. No, sorry.
It sounds like peyote to me, bro.
I ate part of it, and then he burned the rest of it on the fire.
Peyote.
I'm gonna play this a little bit. I watched the beginning. I don't remember, so if it's not good, I'll change it. But I think this will do like a basic explanation.
Yeah, ways of the Diné in skinwalkers and other witchcraft and the black arts and that will get suspicious of anyone, because if you begin to learn just a little bit, that interest in learning will grow, and eventually you will be recruited by the evil one, and you will help the demons and that to spread the things that are wrong, and you will be in a position to cast evil spells and to say evil prayers and to say evil things against people, to do ugly things to society and to the people that we love around us. That's why the net don't like to share that type of information with anyone. Teneni dini kendi kat yeishin. Ako lagi di kat besal ant anitij. Ako bachidi eh I had the bati nila. Ako the bachidi bati ninigi eh I had but ano de kat an inzi hat ninigi ano de kat
I mean, where's Nicolas Cage when you need him, right? Bro, like I know I watched the Doors movie, and let's face it, that what's his face? It's like, bro, it's so cool. I want to hang out and get ripped and take some hallucinogenics. And now when I think about it, the worst trip ever would me be rolling around in some dirt with these Indians banging on these drums, acting like they have magical powers, trying to like lead me onto some spiritual journey. No thanks, bro.
Why would you roll around in dirt?
Why don't you give me some peyote and, let's get Pink Floyd back together before they all are finished or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of culture. But this is too much. Oh, yeah. Where's Angel at? Angel, we have an Indian. Can you take the comment down? Angel, do you get ripped off peyote, my dude? You're from Arizona, right?
I'm still here. Yeah?
You take peyote?
What's that?
It's that Indian drug that them Indians use. What tribe are you from?
I don't take no drug. I never heard of peyote or whatever it's called. Never heard of that drug before. I don't even know.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
There we go.
What tribe are you from, Angel? Do you know your tribe name?
I'm part of the Pima tribe in Arizona.
Isn't there an air museum out there? Pima Air Museum. I've been there. Right? And there's some big crater.
I've only been I've been on my reservation many times, but I've only been there when I've seen family or needed to go to the reservation office for some form of service or the people to talk to of my reservation. But as far as like the air museum that you mentioned, that's new to me if there is one.
Oh, okay.
I guess even know what peyote is.
I guess you don't use peyote in the Pima tribe, so. Well, my tribe doesn't use it either. I guess watch Beavis and Butthead Do America. There's a great bit on there to learn you about that. I don't know. Rillo?
Listen, man, I'm guessing that's what I took, but he didn't tell me. And I've never seen what peyote looks like in real life to give you a real answer.
My tribe smokes banana peels.
Did I click anyone out on accident?
No.
I guess for everybody okay, I'm gonna play this really quick.
Could you imagine this? Could you imagine Angel on peyote?
This can't be it. Tommy Corman lives here. Corman
looks like dried lettuce.
I said Orman. Chief Orman.
Okay,
I didn't say
Mr. Miyagi.
Orman. I said Tommy Corman, loud and clear. Come on. I fly for 2 goddamn days. I haven't slept. I can barely walk.
What's that?
Mahaleo wakalea. Mahaleo wakalea. Mahaleo wakalea. Yeah. That goes double for me, Chief. Look, there was a little mix-up here. Mahaleo hokilani. Kabluna. 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 Listen, Mahi, I don't have time for this horse shit.
Hey, Jack, no make insult for the chief, okay? This man get plenty influence in this place, you know.
Influence? He lives in a shack.
He's a man of great simplicity. Come on, you spend 10 minutes with a guy, okay? If you don't do that, the word gonna get around Kauai so fast. Next thing you know, ain't nobody gonna help you, brother.
Okay, brother. Mr. Miyagi did a show like that.
Parakeet brandy.
Are you serious?
Is Miyagi acting like he's an Indian in this?
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe you did it.
He's Hawaiian.
Okilani. Okilani. Oh, well, Loki. You are from mainland.
That's right.
Do you find Chief Orman attractive?
You're a striking-looking figure.
Bro, what movie
attractive.
Is this? Hey, Chief. You looking for a man named Tommy Corman?
If you know where he is.
Have you seen the musical Grand Hotel?
I don't go to the theater that often.
Do you know if he will come to Kauai?
I don't really, but I'll ask around when I get back. Now, could you tell me? Did you hear me before about Tommy Corman?
Chief Orman favorite is, of course, South Pacific.
Well, everybody loves that one, Chief.
Oh, everybody.
Okay. All right. Let me
I've
get
never
this
seen
one out
that.
of here. I'm gonna try to. I found the Joe Rogan one, I think. So I was trying to just show you guys that, but I just let it play while I was looking for it. Hold on.
Is this gonna go into Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to do something different. Did you find something?
It's your show. It's your
Oh, I don't
show.
know, but I mean, I'm solely like I don't care.
So Rogan's like, yo, it's cool. I'm Joe Rogan. Where's the peyote at, brah?
I'm gonna do the one that was like 2 months ago. I don't remember which one. Oh yeah, it looks like I've watched this one. So
Joe Rogan wants to be the first human to trip off of that green frog in the Amazon,
Would any
peyote,
of you guys-
and ayahuasca at the same time.
Would any of you guys actually be willing to go to Skinwalker Ranch and spend a week there?
Yeah.
Hell,
If you
I
paid
don't
me.
think so. That's a long time.
If you paid me.
I wouldn't even go if I was paid. Fuck that.
Like, I have no reason to go. I don't care. But, you know, if I was getting paid to go, I'd do it.
So you don't believe in any of the accounts?
No.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, what's there? A bunch of Indians tripping on mescaline all day?
What have you experienced out here? The main
Joe Rogan.
balls of light. One of these orbs actually landed. It
Oh
became
my God. Where's
misty
Mechanic
cloud,
when you need
black
him?
cloud swirled around, coalesced into the shape of a wolf, which is now standing directly in front of us.
From unbelievable objects to unexplained aerial phenomena, Joe Rogan is set to unveil a groundbreaking discovery at Skinwalker Ranch that has
I
led to
hate that
both
voice.
fear and
I hate
fascination
this
among
AI
enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Located in northeastern Utah, Skinwalker Ranch has been the nest of paranormal activity, capturing the imagination of millions worldwide.
You see something there?
Wait a minute. Do you live there?
Can't tell what the geography looks like
Blue Jay?
behind it. It could potentially be a set of eyes. Whatever it is,
yes, it's
gonna be
about
better
150
moving through the
miles from
snow
me.
than we are.
As Rogan decided to jump into this mysterious terrain, armed with cutting-edge technology and a relentless pursuit of truth,
Shovel.
the stakes
metal
have never been
detector.
higher. Each new finding at the ranch has led to more questions than answers. However, this latest discovery is unlike anything previously encountered. But what exactly has Joe Rogan and the team at Skinwalker Ranch uncovered? And could it shift the narrative surrounding the activities around the ranch? Join us as we explore this groundbreaking revelation. Skinwalker Ranch, located in the Uinta Basin of Utah, has a rich history that contributes to its reputation as a center for paranormal activity. The property spans roughly 512 acres and is known for various unexplained events, from UFO sightings to mysterious creature encounters. Historically, the land has been part of the local Ute tribe's territory, who have long believed the area to be cursed, possibly due to its proximity to the path of the Skinwalker, an evil witch capable of transforming into animals according to Navajo lore. This Native American legend adds a layer of mystique to the ranch and its surrounding areas. The modern story of Skinwalker Ranch begins in the 1950s with a series of UFO sightings reported by locals. However, it wasn't until the 1990s that the ranch gained widespread attention. Terry and Gwen Sherman, the owners at the time, publicly shared their experiences of bizarre creatures which captivated the public and researchers alike. And recently, Joe Rogan has opened up about a new discovery on Skinwalker Ranch, both exciting and shocking for the public. In 1996, billionaire Robert Bigelow purchased the property, establishing the National Institute for Discovery Science to study the paranormal activities reported on the ranch. The research brought further attention to the ranch, making it a dream location for those invested in paranormal investigations. Today, Skinwalker Ranch hosts teams that are out there, seeking the truth behind everything that is going on. So much so that even famous figures like Joe Rogan have made their way out to the ranch to investigate for themselves and gather answers to the questions on everyone's mind. With 11 million listeners on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan is not new to controversial and skeptical topics. In fact, he is known for talking about subject matters that others might shy away from. So when it came to Skywalker Ranch, Rogan decided to make his way to the very source of all the questions and visit the feared ranch. Once there, he met up with Ryan Skinner, a so-called expert on the teams at the ranch. Rogan's recounting of his experiences sheds light on the ranch's notorious reputation for bizarre occurrences. Among the most striking are the sightings of inexplicable bright orbs that dot the landscape, their origins and purposes shrouded in mystery. Adding to the ranch's otherworldly charm are the swift movements of UFOs and unidentified aerial phenomena, which dart across the sky with such velocity that it prompts speculation about their use of portals to navigate the area's airspace. But that's not all. The ranch is also surrounded by a weird air of mystery. Literally. This might just be because of the unusual electromagnetic fields found throughout the area. These fields are more than just empty static. They are thought to be connected to the numerous accounts of large, unidentified animals with glowing red eyes that roam the ranch, seemingly unaffected by chances of human intervention, as bullets reportedly have no effect on them, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. However, skepticism naturally plays a role in the story of Skinwalker Ranch. Critics like Robert Schieffer question the truth behind the stories, suggesting that what people report might just be tricks of the mind or misunderstandings. However, even with these doubts, the ranch continues to attract those who are interested in its unexplained aspects. Its mysteries are as intriguing and puzzling as ever. Diving into the mysteries of the ranch, Joe Rogan's exploration took a significant turn with the involvement of Ryan Skinner, a key figure immersed in the paranormal activities of the ranch. Originating from Wisconsin, Skinner stands out as both an enthusiast and as a dedicated author on unexplained mysteries, asserting a deep connection and understanding of the ranch's most baffling occurrences. As Rogan ventured into this investigation, Skinner became crucial to the narrative. Skinner didn't just share secondhand stories. He spoke of his own experiences with the ranch's mysterious residents, including UFOs and creatures that challenge our understanding of the natural world. Among Skinner's most captivating assertions was his experience with the ranch's orbs. He described these as being more than just mere flashes of light. They were entities with the ability to change form. He detailed an incident where an orb landed, transformed into a cloud, and then shaped itself into a wolf-like figure right in front of him. Although this claim seems pretty hard to believe, he made it with a seriousness that demanded consideration. Skinner also claimed to have seen an incredibly rare creature, Bigfoot, adding an extraordinary layer to his accounts. He recounted an unexpected encounter with this legendary figure, characterized by distinct monkey-like sounds as it moved through the ranch's thickets. This claim, particularly extraordinary, met with skepticism from Rogan, given Bigfoot's notorious reputation for being elusive and the debate surrounding its existence. Rogan even raised his eyebrows several times, indicating disbelief more so than being impressed. And it does make sense, because how could it be possible that no one has seen Bigfoot yet Skinner claimed that he had? Rogan's engagement with Skinner's stories was marked by both interest and skepticism. Skinner's vivid descriptions added to the ranch's mystique, but Rogan's cautious approach ensured the investigation remained focused on finding tangible evidence. In a pivotal part of Joe Rogan's journey into Skinwalker Ranch's mysteries, his attention shifts to an on-ground inspection. Their exploration brings to light the presence of highly trained security personnel, described as ex-military, emphasizing the seriousness with which the ranch's secrets are protected. The security infrastructure doesn't stop at personnel. It includes a huge array of technology like pylons, cameras, and sensors, all strategically deployed to monitor any unusual activity, whether human or not. The expedition takes an intriguing turn when they explore the concept of bait pens. These setups, Skinner explains, were initiated by scientists intrigued by the frequent findings of mutilated cattle on the premises. The objective was grim, yet rooted in scientific inquiry. They aimed to witness these mysterious attacks firsthand, hoping to identify the perpetrators behind these incidents. This approach, though unsettling, highlights the extremes to which investigators are willing to go in their quest for answers amidst the ranch's strange happenings. The use of living animals as bait showcases the intense atmosphere that surrounds the ranch, where unexplained events are commonplace. and traditional investigative methods often prove inadequate. Despite the additional
Okay. So Barney, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not a nudist colony.
It just sounds like crazy stuff anyway. I don't even know.
I'm sorry, but that video felt like a load of horse crap. Like, it didn't give anything as information of like the first video that was played by Jay Rillo. And I know someone else had selected this, but it just felt like a big lame ass show.
Same.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if people's accounts can really be taken seriously, but my personal opinion is I don't know that there's a lot going on there now, but how they're finding like Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon in Arizona, you know, obviously the Four Corners, and like that. And then I know that they've done, you know, a lot of UFO type, like secret. I think they published it now, but in Utah they found stuff. So it might just be an area that used to be like a portal for energy or whatever that our predecessors like had done. Is that the right word, or is that people that come next?
Yeah, it's the fact that the government even had the need to get involved.
Yeah,
there's a documentary. So if you want to know more, there's a whole documentary on Netflix of some of the people that is mentioned in that video that does nothing but observe and record everything that goes on in Skinwalker Ranch. I don't know if it's still privately owned. I don't know if it's privately owned now. I do remember at one point though, the documentary, it talks about how it still is privately owned.
It's like Ryan Skinner. I think he might own like all trucks or something. He owns like a new tech company, from what I understand. He's kind of
for a while. I know the government got involved and like took ownership of the land, but I think they sold it back. For a while, it was government owned. So.
Well, and they may have a clause with him that he can only like share so much information and stuff like that.
But honestly, regardless, even if it's all bullshit, right? And it's just there, it's just a front, right? You have to admit something is there, obviously.
Right.
The government is probably hiding. I mean, if everything is just mundane at best, right? Then it's some kind of secret military base where they're experimenting with shit. You know?
Yeah, I've heard like about it, and I understand that people are like destination UFOs or destination supernatural vacation type things. So I'm like, okay, it's like going to a ghost, haunted house tour. But then when I saw Joe Rogan on it, I'm like, well, he's pretty credible. I mean, honestly, he's very factual about things. So, I mean, obviously, he said he was skeptical too, but he was interested enough to like make the trip. So
anybody would be. I mean, you shouldn't be skeptical, right? The thing that gets me is, whenever we talk about things involving the paranormal or the supernatural, whichever one you're referring to, usually there's always like 10% which can't be really explained away. And that's mostly what you want to focus on. But there's such a volume in this one location.
Yeah, you can measure it, like they were saying, the air, how they the particles.
Yeah, there's such a huge. I mean, even the mundane thing about it was when they went on there, they noticed that compasses and electrical equipment just didn't work properly in that area.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy too? I've lived in Utah my whole life, and I live literally like a couple hours from it. And I've been to Grand Junction. I've driven to Denver. I had never really heard about the Skinwalker Ranch until the last year or two that I've been on YouTube. I didn't even know where it was. Then I was watching one video, and they said Utah. I'm like, wait, what? And then even today, when it came up with Joe Rogan, I had to kind of confirm that it was Utah. So obviously, they kept something secret because it's been around, it's been studied like the whole time I've been alive, but it wasn't like a public. Nobody really knows about it, and now they do. But maybe since they sold it. But yeah, so you're right. There's some kind of like a secretism to it, or like classified thing. But yeah, I've heard that all the lights go out or weird things. I saw one I'll have to like maybe find it for the next time, but it was like a ghost hunters type thing, But they went and they had it all recorded, like things would have go out or weird things were happening. They were scared. They left. They left early. They didn't stay.
I know when I read an article about it, they were talking about what the threat levels were for every supposed entity that comes up in Skinwalker, or every recorded entity. The worst ones were between the bulletproof wolf, the UFO. There would be random UFO abductions, so they say. That's where they say that cattle mutilations are coming from. And then the shaman. They said the shaman's probably the most dangerous entity to come across.
Oh, what's that?
That's the one that's the actual skinwalker.
Oh, okay. That's like 13 feet tall or something.
Yeah, they just refer to him as the shaman, you know.
Well, that's how they describe all the people that died. And these aren't like people that were religious in this channel that I've been watching. Like one guy was killed, there was a gangbang, like he got caught. But he said the demons were really big and like everybody describes it kind of the same way. So maybe it is true.
It kind of reminds me of how they talk about Nephilim, right? And honestly, I wish he was here. What's his name? His screen name, I still have him on Telegram, that's why. His screen name is Illuminated Revelations. That's his name. He always talks about the giant of Kandahar. Of course, you know, it's supposed to be that. So I'll just give you a brief rundown. So apparently, the second time we went into Iraq, there was a squad that was in Kandahar, and they came across a cave where they knew of some insurgents. And when they went there, apparently the insurgents retreated to this cave, and a fucking giant came out that was like full on, like built like Goliath, full on helmet, armor, spear, and everything. And these motherfuckers, they shot the shit out of him, but not before he killed a couple of them. And apparently they called their guys. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of proof behind this. It's all in the conspiracy realm, right? But they said that they killed a legitimate Nephilim.
Oh, so it did die. That one died. They probably did have the body. Because he said the wolves are the bull. Because even, they were saying something about, even in the Joe Rogan video, about bullets didn't affect these creatures.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask Brian, was because he's super skeptical, like his view on it. You don't think anything could be true, even if it's like a scientific explanation somehow that we just don't know about yet?
Do I think that the Kandahar giant is true? Is that what you're talking about? Or you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying why Barnabas is so skeptical, like even about the particles in the air and all that. Do you think that's just people like wanting to find something cool? Or why do you think that?
Afghanistan. Thank you, Clarice. It was Afghanistan. Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
There's plenty of things that humans don't. There's plenty of things that humans don't understand, but I don't believe any of this stuff.
If we don't understand a lot of things, why would there not be something else that we don't know about? Maybe.
I mean, what? There's animals being eaten. I mean, animals get eaten. Like, I don't understand. Like, how is that confusing? Like, what else? There's spaceships and all this that always come to this one spot. Like, it's some alien landing pad. Like, come on. I don't believe that.
Angels backstage, by the way.
Might be a portal is what they're saying.
A portal? I mean, that's even like crazier. I mean, why in Utah?
Well, no, what the portal would mean, like the wormhole to get it. So basically, there's another existence on Earth. We just can't see it. So like heaven and hell are both on Earth, according to so we just aren't in the same dimension. So like even the people that do that life after death, they know they're still on Earth, but that's like they didn't see any of that before, but they know it's on Earth still. But that's what they're saying. It could be like where the I don't know, the supernatural or even UFOs like kind of come in and out of the Earth somehow. I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm not saying I believe that entirely. I'm just saying I'm open to it because there's so much. I don't know. There's a lot becoming evident, and the government released all those classifieds, and there's a lot of UFOs that they've admitted to finding. Yep.
Well, if there's something out there, if there's something out there, I'll see it. I know Joe Rogan had a Navy fighter pilot who said there was UFOs. That was kind of interesting because it's someone that you generally.
I didn't see that part.
Can we trust him? Or I don't know. Maybe he was selling a book, right? Maybe I can't trust him. He's probably selling a UFO book, so I don't trust him either. I just don't believe it. I just want to see it. Everyone's got a camera. Let's get some footage, right? You know, everyone's got a camera. There's no excuses anymore. I want to see the footage of these freaking UFOs.
I do too.
I can show you a video I got on Telegram of what's considered one of the world's best UFO footages caught from Colombia, I think.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
By the way, Angel's in the back.
Oh, he is? Okay. Sorry.
Actually, I can get you two. I can get you one from Colombia and one that the Ukrainian military caught on tape. Give me a second.
How come I can't see him?
He just said at 11:53 he was in the back. He might have dropped off.
Okay, Angel, sorry if you want to come back if you're still here. Or anybody can join if anybody wants to call in. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I'm sorry it's a little bit unorganized, but it's awesome you guys showed up. I really appreciate you guys. I was like, Barney, it might just be me and you, but you know what? It's fine. But
I don't know if you're able to take Telegram or not. If your Telegram will show up for you on your screen.
Okay, I'll watch for it. Oh, I told is Sasquatch still here? I totally forgot he sent me a video, so I'll play that maybe. I'm not getting
He had to go.
that. Is he still here?
He left.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, maybe I can save it. Or what next time?
Let's see.
Okay. Angel, are you still here? If you want to come back, you might have to go. I'm not sure.
I think you have to bring him up.
Oh, okay. He is backstage.
Yeah, you got to bring him up. What's up, Woody? I'm sure Woody has thoughts on this. I think Woody saw a UFO. I think Woody was penetrated by an alien. And I'm sure he'd love to tell you about it if you bring him up.
Like a guy from
anybody can
El Salvador?
I don't see Angel. I don't know how to get
I'm sure Woody would tell us about it if you let him up.
El Salvador, what the fuck?
An alien. It's a timely joke. Illegal alien
guys
joke.
See Angel in the back? Because I don't know. I don't see him.
Current events, J-Ro. Contemporary.
I've been on the loop lately.
Do you see
open another window? Is that why?
I want some of that peyote, dog.
Do you see him down on the underneath us, Blue Jay? Angel, you still here, dude?
It's not giving me an option to scroll down. It just has, hey, what's up, Woody? What's up? Mike from Boston. Thanks for coming. Let's see here. Let me get. I'll try to open a new window and see if that helps. No. Are you able to let him up if I give you a wrench or something, or no? I don't know why.
If you don't see him, he might have left.
Oh, I didn't know if you guys could see him.
We can't.
He can't see your backstage.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think he was. Maybe try again, Angel.
You probably got to put the link again. Oh, no, it's there.
Hey, anybody can call. You guys are just getting here. If you want to call, you're welcome to. We're just talking about like Skinwalker Ranch. We've been watching videos about chimpanzees and the cannibalism. In fact, let me play another one of those real quick. So there was one I was.
I find these videos. I got you.
Yeah, I wonder why monkeys don't eat other monkeys though. It doesn't make sense. Like, are they grossed
do.
out by it?
They do.
Well, why they don't eat the chimp? When the chimp, excuse me, let me rephrase that. When the chimp kills another chimp, it doesn't eat it, and I wonder why.
Yeah, it does. They do.
They don't.
I'll
They
show
don't
you.
eat the
That's
chimp.
actually what I was gonna play next. Hang on, let me find it.
No, they kill monkeys, but they don't. They eat little monkeys, but they don't eat chimps.
Let me find the one. Okay, wait a minute. Watch.
And it's. I wonder why.
That one.
Because cannibalism is horrible for the species. That's why.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, wait a minute. Chimpanzee cannibalism has been documented since the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. I got a video of it, but I just gotta find it because I've had so many windows open. It's like, oh my gosh, hold on. Let me go to my
such as one where an adult female. I swear I'm not making this up.
Right. No. Hold on.
Severed.
In my video.
Hold on. Severed and ate all of a male's genitals.
Told you.
She ate a bag of monkey dicks.
She ate a ball sack.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pull up a video that talks.
I bet it made her powerful.
Is that the first trans monkey?
All the life juice is in the nuts.
History.
She had like a testosterone overload.
I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Can you?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Okay.
DJ, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going through my history because it's not very far back. I'm gonna play this one with the chimps. Okay, here it is. I gotta pull up another window. That's a lot of freaking windows up, huh? It's like used to that. Okay, hold on. What's going on? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a lot to go back and forth. And okay, here we go. Sorry, you guys can see it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was playing, but I guess not.
Hit the space bar.
Powerful nature, but there's a dark side to one of these primates that we spared you from. Yes, I'm talking about the chimpanzee. These apes might seem cute at face value.
So ugly.
Okay, watch. Hold on 1 second. I got it.
So today, let's uncover some of the
This is the most hilarious thing ever. Okay, watch. Look at the first comment. Where'd it go? Oh, it didn't do it the same. It says they're far from cute. It's so funny. It was just on my iPad. It does that one.
The dumb thing is that idiots
They're so ugly. But
try to keep them as
about
pets or something.
chimpanzees.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Cannibalism.
Here we go.
When it comes to these primates, even the most sacred moments can turn into scenes of horror. You see, usually mothers take what we can call a maternity leave from their family unit. They retreat and isolate themselves until their child is born, keeping their precious newborn safe. But on December 2nd, 2014, something shocking unfolded before the eyes of researchers Hitanaru Nishi and Michio Nakamura in the mountains of Tanzania. Against all expectations, this particular mother decided to skip her maternity leave. In an unusual twist, she chose to deliver her baby right in front of a group of about 20 other chimps. By then, she didn't understand the consequences of her actions. As Nishi and Nakamura observed in disbelief, right after the infant's arrival into the world, an adult male chimpanzee snatched a helpless newborn and cannibalized the innocent baby. The gruesome sight left the researchers questioning the motive behind a chimpanzee mother's usual instinct to leave her group before going into labor. Could it be that cannibalism is the driving force behind this mysterious behavior? But hold on tight, because there's more. It's not just a vulnerable infants who face the dark side of their own kind. A family of chimps in Africa sets an attack against their neighboring enemies, other chimpanzees.
You know, I really don't like the way this new body wash makes my skin feel. You know what I'm talking about, Lionel?
Family. Their brutality doesn't stop there. They share the victim's lifeless body amongst themselves, indulging in a macabre feast, making sure no meat goes to waste. It's a savage act.
They didn't show it. They didn't show it.
To protect their local
it'll show it
food
again later in the
supply
video.
and establish dominance over their rivals. Chimpanzee serial killer.
Okay, this part I'm going to
Picture
skip.
this.
Hold on.
It's 1975, and primatologist Jane Goodall finds herself face to face with a chimpanzee like no other.
Let me go to
And tips when it comes to their own kind.
Okay.
And like a calculated predator lying in wait, he would wait until visitors would start turning up and start chucking rocks at them. Pretty strange, right? Waging war. You see, most animals are pretty protective when it comes to their own kind. They might go hunting or team up to take down some prey, but killing their own, that's a different story. But these chimps not only have a penchant for offing their fellow primates, but they're also known to wage full-on wars. Yeah, you heard me right. Chimps often throw down over territory. When one group wants to stake a claim on another group's turf or kick out unwanted visitors, they don't mess around. It all starts with some intense posturing. They'll scream, holler, and even beat on tree roots like they're playing war drums, hoping to intimidate the enemy into retreat. And hey, sometimes it works. But when things escalate, they really escalate. Picture a chimp version of Fight Club. They'll go at it, pummeling and brutalizing each other like there's no tomorrow.
Picture it.
The losers end up scarred or dead. It's survival of the fittest in the most ruthless sense. Now let me tell you about one such example of a chimp war, the Gombe Chimp War. This showdown went down for a solid 4 years, from 1974 to 1978. Two
I like how they
groups of
got the
chimps
chimp
nicknamed
faces.
The Kahama and the Kasakela had a major falling out.
They had the chimp
Kasakela
generals
group
up.
turned extremely violent. These savage Kasakela chimps would wait for a Kahama chimp to be alone and defenseless. Then, like a gang of chimp thugs, they'd ambush him and unleash a merciless beating. The leader of the Kasakela earned himself the nickname Satan thanks to his devilish behavior. But wait, it gets even more gruesome.
But wait, there's
After one
more.
particularly brutal killing, Jane Goodall, the primatologist, described Satan literally cupping his hand below the wounded chimp's chin to drink the blood oozing from a gnarly wound on his face. Yeah, it's as brutal and messed up as it sounds. Other bizarre behaviors. There was a family that decided to raise a chimp named Lucy as if she were a human. They treated her like one of their own, even letting her sit at the dinner table.
Oh no!
And join
Okay,
in
we're
on
gonna get
their
rid of
meal.
it now. Okay.
No,
There.
I know what's going to happen to that family. Please, no. Listen, I just thought of something. Maybe it's not monkey related, but sometimes I ponder life, and I ponder what life would be like on the Serengeti. And I just thought of, if you've ever seen like the end of a lion's life,
They starve to death.
No, they get eaten alive. They get, if they live, everything in Africa, if it lives old enough to die, it won't die. It gets eaten alive by something. It's like nothing. Maybe an elephant is the only thing, or a hippo, or maybe a rhino, maybe. But like everything else, if it lives to be old, it just gets weak and then it gets eaten. Even lions get eaten. It's just awful. There's just no way out.
Like the leader of the pack or whatever. Yeah, well, I was thinking about that because I'm like, okay, if everybody is technically originally from Africa, like humans, but I'm like, with all those animals like that, I can see why people left. I wouldn't want to. I mean, that'd be horrible. Lions, hippos. You're bathing with the elephants. You know what I'm saying? Before they were able to get stuff somewhat. But that's a dangerous place if you're unprotected. The hyenas.
It's the original white flight.
Original Asian flight. Everybody's flight. Everybody got the hell up out of there.
But just think about that. Think about that being a lion and you live, and it's like you're just like so old, and then like you're just starving to death because you're so slow you can't eat anything. Then you just starve to death, and then like 6 hyenas come up and just eat you alive. It's just like, bro, can I jump off a cliff like Simba or whatever it was in The Lion King? Like, is there any way out of this just horrible ending? It's just horrible. It's just horrible. It really is.
Yeah, and it's like so the desert, I mean, did you guys know that the Sahara Desert is larger than the continental United States? Just the desert.
Yeah.
How huge that is. That's like from California to New York, just sand.
Well, that's the Sahara. The Serengeti is...
No, the Sahara is bigger than the continental United States.
Sure, but where's the Serengeti? Serengeti. I don't even know how to spell it.
It's S-E-R-E-G N-G.
It looks almost Italian. Serengeti. Where is that?
Isn't it?
Is that more rainforest?
Is it an Italian name? Oh, I thought the Serengeti was bigger than this. It's freaking tiny. Why did I think the Serengeti was like so huge?
Yeah, like
I'm just stupid.
I kind of had to glue this thing back together, but
I'm looking at it now. It's just tiny. Lol, that's what she said. So it's yeah, and then where's the Sahara? Sahara's like north, right? And this is like a more political map here. So
Oh yeah. Do you have a filter you can pull up on this thing?
I'm just
Can you pull it?
Googling.
Are you able to share?
Oh, sure.
How do I make you a mod or whatever?
I don't think you can.
Oh, okay.
I think I.
All right,
like
we'll just put it in the back chat.
email.
And I'll pull it up.
Well, I can share this and then there, just press add
Okay.
that. I mean, it's Wikipedia.
Is it big enough? Okay, mine's just a little custom.
Tanzania. I don't know. Every time I think of Africa, I think of why does the Serengeti come into my mind? I don't know. I feel like
the animals. That's where, because the Serengeti has that river through it, and that's like where the elephants all go. So that's usually what's in like movies and stuff. It has those cool trees.
it's in Tanzania. The protected area with region includes approximately all this space. Serengeti National Park, several game reserves, hosts the world's most massive land animal migration. Oh, that's what it's like. The wildebeest. Yeah, large lion population. It's okay. It's like the coolest place for all the animals.
It's so hard to center on the camera. But, okay, so I'm going to point it out on here. Tanzania is right here. So it does have like a shore. But just pull it up on the thing. That's, I don't know why that was difficult. But anyways, it's on like the east, south. So it's by the ocean. It borders the Congo and Kenya, Uganda. Oh yeah, what are you guys talking about? Uganda is something about like if you protest the government, you get killed. Is that somebody was saying that? Oh, maybe that was on the.
Oh, you can't be gay in you can't be gay in Uganda, or you might get
I know
to death.
that. Yeah.
Let Jay Rillo up. Let Jay Rillo up.
Oh, is he not up? Okay, my bad.
But just of note, are you still here, Dennison? Did you ever see the real documentary of Idi Amin? Like the real documentary?
Yeah, I think so. A long time ago,
bro. It's insane.
Sorry, Jay. He's good.
Oh, here we go. Aliens.
He eats people in that one, doesn't he?
I don't think he does that, but he definitely kills people like on camera. It's great because like old documentaries, it's just like they just show stuff and they don't tell you how they feel about it. Okay, so what could that be, right?
Watch it again.
It looks like a stink bug, a huge stink bug. I mean,
with no wings, right? Well, you see the light reflect off it.
It looks like a Halo ODST, Orbital Drop Shock Troop.
It was a great game, by the way. I liked it.
It was.
That's crazy. Is that just a commercial airline or what is that?
It's a charter plane.
Okay, so but it's not military. This one. Awesome.
No,
looks like a man.
Looks like a manta ray.
That's from Colombia. This was one in Ukrainian war zone.
Охренеть, ни хрена. Что это за херня? Это вертолет по-любому. А ну приблизь еще. На месте стоит, ты бачишь.
It's in a war zone. I definitely don't think it's a UFO, bro. It's definitely some kind of military stuff.
Well, actually, that you know what, Barnabas, they have like, now that they've released the
Here's all these Russians talking.
Okay, my bad. I'll tell you in a minute.
А в теплак ничего не слышно?
Блять.
Блять. The Bliat-mobile.
Ебать твою мать.
I mean, why does it have to look like this, right? This is like the original Bigfoot footage. Like, come on. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, but drone cams don't have good footage already as it is. That's what they're on right now, is a drone cam.
Bro, they're showing people getting their legs blown off and frowning. Like, I can see their face.
Those things go 700 miles an hour, though, those UFOs. Have you guys seen the one with where we're trying to test nuclear weapons.
It's a space penis.
They come and get them out of the air. They like evaporate, and these things come out of nowhere. And it doesn't let any of them hit the ground. It's like they're protecting us.
Еще вот такое вот подплыло к нему. Потом спряталась. Теперь вот это когда падало, она, знаешь, как звезда, ну как вот метеорит летит. Оно
Что, типа падало на землю?
Ну, оно как бы так, да, вот медленно. О, смотри, летит вон.
Вот и что-то приближается к нему, да?
Вот это вот летит уже третье.
И они что, собираются в кучку, типа?
Я не знаю. Ну вот третье.
Did anybody see that Netflix when it first came out? It was like the UFO declassified.
Да. Видел, даже вспышка была.
I mean, that guy is a meme.
Смотри, вот одно падает.
Ancient aliens. Have you seen that guy?
Ты видео снимаешь?
Да.
The guy from the History Channel?
Yeah, Ancient Aliens guy. It's like a whole meme. With the hair.
Но вот это уже второй раз оно вот вниз.
There's definitely UFOs. I mean, they've admitted it.
Не, ну как бы.
I gotta look at the comments. Is my light too bright? I know. It was
There's
too
a
dark,
couple more.
and now it's really too bright. Let me try something. That's probably better, huh? It was kind of blinding me.
There's a couple more I could show. Let's see. Well, these may or may not be UFO related, but this is around the time that the Texas fires were going down. There was a reported mysterious laser that was sighted.
Is it a Jewish space laser?
Dude? Might be.
Hey, what the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that?
That could be a laser. I mean, they already have lasers in the Navy.
Yeah, they're using them in in Israel.
It's called Adobe Premiere.
The iron beam system.
It could be tracers.
They like have you seen those though that they're using in Israel when the drone or the strikes come in and it like this laser comes like out and like it looks like when you're a kid and you're going to the haunted house and that thing's like going everywhere all over the city.
Oh shit, did you hear that? It's Godzilla. Godzilla!
It sounds like War of the Worlds.
What the
I think something exploded. Explosive.
That's just a photo. And then there was one more. This was in Mexico around the same time. Actually, this was early this year, rather. This was in February of this year. There was a mysterious green laser that was sighted in Mexico.
That's what it looks like when the
A beam
Green
of light,
Lantern
rather.
busts a nut.
Looks like Independence Day.
It does.
So the laser part is kind of cool, though. It's very interesting how it sounds. I know we have laser technology, but it's nowhere near as clear as that. At least not what we know of. Even the iron beam technology is not even that clear. What you got here? What's this, Barney?
Oh, I'm
Live
gonna
about?
change it. I was looking for one that has. It's not this
Peace in
one.
the
I don't
app.
know how to get it to stop doing that. When just play it by itself. But I just opened one that had the UFO thing that I was talking about. I don't know if it's the exact same video, but I'm gonna try it. Okay. I need to get a mouse again. Oh, it is open. Okay, cool.
Invasores alienígenas. Alienígenas.
Okay, that one's stuck.
Alienígenas.
But anyways, it was okay.
That was cool.
One of these three men. Oh my gosh, whatever that is. What is that? That's old as hell, huh? Okay. But yeah, I don't know if it would even be on YouTube because it was on that Netflix special. But it was, I mean, you can see, and the guys that were like the Air Force pilots that originally documented, they were like sworn to secrecy, you know. So, but then when they were allowed to speak, they were like, yeah, it was.
You plan on?
They just came out of the blue, and then they just went like in any direction. Just they said it looked like a tic tac, you know, and they clocked it at their thing ended at 700 miles an hour. That's as high as they could track, and it was like in the 60s, but it was beyond that.
Do you plan on playing this entire video?
Hmm?
Do you plan on playing this entire video?
Oh no, I'm. It's over. Sorry, I just not very good at that. Okay, Lionel, do you want to call? Lionel's like really smart about stuff. Oh, thanks, love lady. I know I'm so bad at the chat too, so anybody that wants to call is more than welcome to. I'm not super educated on this subject, so I'm just kind of learning too. But
well,
I kept Barney up pretty late too, so I mean, I don't know. We don't have to stand my lady there. So you guys.
I think I'm going to head out. I'm just trying to see if there's a connection between chimpanzees and aliens. I'm trying to find.
Of course, there is.
No.
What is the connection?
Well, the aliens clearly came down from Earth, and they either, they advanced the evolution of these chimps. They said, "Oh, let me fuck with this DNA a little bit. Let me give it a little bit of knowledge, give it a little bit of my own DNA," and then here we are.
Give you some of my own DNA? Is that like? I mean, that sounds.
Okay.
You ever watch the movie? Adam? You ever watched the movie Adam?
Mm-mm.
It was a comedy. It was like a sci-fi comedy about Adam. He was a gray that the government was trying to capture, and he ends up healing this one girl's eye by putting his hand on her, and then he does a whole presto magico. Her eye is healed, and when he does it, she sees like all throughout time, and you kind of see what I described in the process. It's about maybe like a half a second.
So humans, well, of course, Blue Jay
see some aliens banging chimps.
Okay, so
do you think they did an IVF or like old school, Dennison? When they get DNA in it.
The one that they said the skull structure is kind of an in-between, like a primate and a human. So if you guys want to, I haven't watched the video, I just read it, but I'll just play it if you guys want.
This is the hidden link or the missing link.
Let's see. Might have an ad, I don't know.
At behavioral health centers, we're dedicated to effectively treating
gosh.
adult patients who
I've already
suffer
been
from
to rehab
addiction,
like
as
3.5 years
primary
ago. Maybe
mental
that's
health
it's probably
issues
tracked.
such as anxiety and depression.
Get on
Our
that. No,
dedicated
I'll
treatment team works around the clock to assess,
How do I set
triage,
this?
formulate, and
I don't know
implement
if I
a
can, you guys.
personalized treatment
Sorry.
plan, utilizing
Okay, let
evidence.
it
I mean,
go.
maybe Earth is just like an ant colony for humans, right? Is that what? That's kind of what Jay Rillo's saying there.
Behavioral health centers is
Sometimes they
here to
come down and help them chimps out,
website.
and then we turn to humans. It's just a big aquarium.
Look at that. That's kind of crazy looking at. Like that, but the kid is 3,500 years old, and they preserve it well. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I don't believe that humans died at like 35 all the time back in the day. Like, do you believe that nonsense?
No, the
That's a
average
misnomer.
It's skewed because of all the infant mortality.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are like, you only live to 35. I'm like, I don't believe that.
So that's how he had all those wounds in his face, and they could even tell that.
And you got to figure healthy people who live long now, they probably lived longer then because there were less things to kill them.
Wild animals
all that.
And like natural disasters. I don't think that.
Wait, what was
If
that?
you lived long, though.
Was that gas coming out of the coochie? What was that?
No, it was
Can
like
you
a
go back?
literal. I don't know if it like hers here's me because I'll like sometimes talk about how like I'm in recovery and I've been like sober like 3.5 years and whatever. I'll tell that story. They listen to people, but it's in Florida. Like it's advertising like recovery, which is important. I believe in that for sure. But yeah.
Well, aliens and chimps, I love it. Orangutans are apparently solitary animals. What can I say? Great show, Blue Jay. Thank you for allowing me to be here, and we all look forward to the next one. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. Whoever's not subscribed, people.
Yeah, please do. I'll get better at it. But I'm like so shocked that I have like so many people and like people that I respect too that have like a lot of knowledge and good opinions. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Anybody can drop their channel in the chat too. I don't care.
Absolutely. Subscribe to Midlife Bro Logic. You know what's up, people. Lionel, I don't think you're a sub, and Claire's Midlife Bro Logic. Here, I'll put it.
Do I need to put it in? Because will it not let you?
It won't let me.
Okay, let me go to your channel and then I'll post this. Let me stop my cam.
Unless I put it in the back. Lol, that's what he said.
Either way, yeah. I mean, I've got like 500.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll bring it up.
Jay, are you streaming again? Have you started?
Am I streaming again?
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed. I should be unless it unsubscribing.
I'm not gonna be streaming until probably this weekend. I'll stream again.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing. I've been doing a lot of collabs lately, so because I've just started getting back into streaming again. So, but I've already got a topic. I think I'm probably gonna. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'm doing, like I said, I'll probably restream. Because I got a story already that I'm reading up on. You about to roll up, Barney?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Hey, thanks, Lionel. I'm a real sub whore, so any way I can get subs, I'm down for it. I'm not above begging, just so you know. So that's what's up. And,
you guys should go back to his channel. When was that, Barney, that we did that Britney Spears one? It was when I was in Montana, so it was like a week ago or something. It was like a week and a half ago. That was a good stream if you want to rewatch something.
There you go. Britney Spears is in the news. Of course, I think she should be locked up. The whole thing is that some people, and Dennison, I think, disagrees with me, but I think mentally ill people need to be locked up for their own good, for the betterment of society, and for the safety of us all.
Yeah, Dennison was on that panel. Rashu, lawyer check, and I forget that other guy's name. I've never seen him before. He's like real serious. He's got the flag in the background. Kind of. What I'm talking about.
Flagging. Oh, you're talking about Tony, aka Fun with Dirt. Yeah, I think he's here actually.
Oh yeah, he was here. Okay, I put the face to the name now because you don't have the names up on yours.
Serious, real.
So it's hard to figure out who's who.
What? Yeah, Fun with Dirt. No, he's a metal detector. That's why he says that.
She said he was real serious. I thought.
He was not stream. I mean, I've never met him.
He vacillates. He vacillates between comedian and super serious, so you never know what you're going to get.
He's quiet, I guess I should say. He didn't say much.
Oh, thanks for the sub. I'm the Baltimore Baller. All right, take it easy, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Dennis, thanks for pulling up. Rillo in the house. Your triumphant return. I love it. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.
All right.
See you, bro.
Yeah, and I don't really have much else to say, but I mean, if you guys have anything you want to add, we can.
I mean, I've always got more, but then it's whether or not you guys want to go down the Telegram rabbit hole. Because I mean, I've got a bunch of shit saved up, but some of this, huh?
I was there. I remember like being on your 24-hour one. I'd like sleep for a while, like wake up, and then like Jay's getting a little lit, and then you'd get more.
They were asking me. Yeah, I think CT was thinking I was going to do another 24-hour stream when I was on his Rumble the other night, but there was no way I was going to do that. No.
Oh my gosh, I was even delirious. I can't even imagine how you did that. That was epic, though.
I was working night shift at the time. That's why, and I woke up from a night shift really late, and then I just drank some coffee, so I had enough Bustelo to last me throughout the morning. So by the time I hit like the 12-hour mark, I was like, gee, I wonder if CT wants to stream. And then I called him. I was like, hey, bro, you want me to cancel the stream? He's like, nah, keep going. So I was like, fuck it. So I was like, hey, guys, wait a second. I brewed more coffee. And I was like, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until I pass out. like 24 hours. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do 24 hours.
And
then
the
I hit the 16
conversation
hour
was
mark.
going. It wasn't even like it was like dead air ever. It was like popping.
I mean, I kept them going because I mean the conversation just keeps going. I mean, that's usually how my streams end up. Like I'll have a topic, well, as long as I cover the topics, I don't care how far the conversation goes. But it's when the conversation goes and I have like 5-6 topics lined up, and I only get to like 2. But that ends up happening. Most times I over prepare for a stream. I'd rather over prepare than under prepare. That makes sense.
That's how I felt. I had a bunch of tabs, and then I'm like, if people want to add, great. But if not, I don't want to be like, so about those chimpanzees, like what? So I feel you. But if you're gonna, I'll watch for your stream tomorrow.
Let me see. Let me see. I mean, I've got other stuff I could show, but that's like going down the not YouTube, the Telegram rabbit hole, and I had to be careful because I wouldn't want to show something. Oh, nothing is too graphic.
It's okay. I mean, I'm gonna do another stream about like the life after death experiences. So I'll get organized. So and then we can even like to go into the supernatural since they're related on that. If that's what you're talking about, that subject.
Okay. As far as supernatural, let me see.
I mean,
I have a lot of shit saved up. I keep trust me. I follow a lot of Telegram channels, so I find a lot of shit. This isn't necessarily super. I mean, you could classify it as supernatural. I'll read the caption first, and I'll let you decide whether or not you want to see it. So,
I'll see it.
The caption starts off as possessed by demons. A new kind of synthesized narcotics are hitting the streets, and they're turning people into demons. Actually, this is kind of freaky.
Okay, let's watch it.
Yeah, I'll share. This one actually legitimately freaked me out when I saw it. Because if this shit's hitting the
I've been
streets,
watching
you're
scary
done.
shit too. And actually, somebody was doing talking about being in like off the grid and seeing it, and it made me think of you. But I don't know, I've been seeing all these videos that come in my thing, and like I don't know if you guys watch Champ, but he's saying like when you buy as soon as you get a new car, you see it everywhere. You didn't see it before, and like for me, I keep now that I've been watching these Life After Death and Hell and all this stuff, it's like I hear little things when I'm out and about or on the radio or something. It's like not radio, but you know what I mean, like a YouTube.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm
So
like,
I got
weird.
the video, by the way, in the back. Just pull it up real fast. I'll let you. I mean, obviously finish. I just wanted to.
Oh no, you're good. I didn't even see it. I'm like ablaze. Oh wow, that looks scary. Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
I'll mute.
All right.
What's that?
Zombies.
He said, I'll tell you later.
Like, why would you want to do that drug? You just saw your friend do it. That looks fun. God. That is freaky.
I don't know what drug is out now that's doing this shit.
Are they all that useless and like paralyzed acting, or do some of them like out like get aggressive and stuff?
I don't know what the hell this shit is, dude. They said some kind of synthetic narcotic. Some kind of synthetic narcotic. I don't know what the hell it is.
Fentanyl, kind of.
I mean, this is like must be super fentanyl because it's this dude's a zombie.
Why is everything around him all brown? It's like his.
Well, he's in a mud
and
pile.
His
That's
clothes
why.
are brown. It's wet. He's in mud. Okay, or so his clothes are
Yeah,
muddy.
Well, you look right here. He's in a mud patch.
Looks like like a pig wallowing in the mud. That was nasty.
So
that's I don't understand. Some drugs I get because it's like they look fun, but people that
a dystonic reaction. Hold on.
see that okay.
Barney says it looks like a dystonic reaction. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Or dystonic? I don't know. I'll go with dystonic for now. Dystonic reaction.
Do you have any more like other people on it?
What, on the video? You want to see more videos?
Another example of that same drug. Yeah, just to see if they all act that.
I don't know if more of that. I mean, I don't know if I have more of that. I mean, I got a bunch of shit on here. I got to make sure this is not graphic. That's all.
I'm just wondering if they can get aggressive and like attack people, or if they're just that like retarded, or I shouldn't say that word. My bad. Like useless, I guess. You know, floundering around like oblivious, or if some of them get in like a zombie zone, because it looked zombie-ish without being, you know.
Which one is this? Russian predator follows Indian siblings' footsteps. What's this? Oh no, not that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can show you a woman that's truly evil that probably does have a demon in her.
Okay.
All right, so this is there any audio to this? I'll just read the caption. Vallow, who was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of her 2 children, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, and for conspiring in the death of Tammy Daybill, the former wife of her 5th husband, Chad giggles and smiles in the video. I guess there's no audio in this one. There's no audio. Yeah. That bitch probably has a demon in her.
I'm trying to work on the audio, but yeah, I don't think it has one.
No, I don't think it has any audio. Yeah, I thought it did.
What's the movie series?
That's truly evil. I mean, that's some evil right there. Because I mean, if you're smiling and you killed 2 of your kids, then
yeah, those people are so gone. It's crazy. I was gonna see if I could find this one I watched yesterday. It like came up, and I think it's because I've been watching those after that, so it's like kind of bringing up. I was gonna see if I could find this video of this person that was like super evil yesterday. So. But,
because if you just want videos of people who are tripping out on drugs, I mean, I have to do some Telegram digging. I haven't been good about digging through Telegram. Usually, that's where I find my found footage. I'm actually gonna stop doing that on like YouTube. I've mentioned that. I'm not gonna be doing found footage on YouTube because every time I do, what the fuck? How did I get in there? Every time I do, YouTube gets mad at me. It took down 2 of my streams. Both time, well, no, one time it said it was for graphic violence, and I do my best to censor Telegram footage. And the second time was for no, the other one was for misinformation, which was bullshit. Because the U.S. and the U.K. attacked the Yemen Houthis, and I was covering it the night it happened, and I had footage of it. So I think YouTube doesn't like that.
They take it down. Okay, so some of it it's not what do you call it? Various.
I mean, it's hard to find it. You know, usually the combat footage I have to be careful with. You know, I have footage here of the. I cannot show this either. This I'm not going to show. I have footage of the attack on the Moscow Music Hall when ISIS-K attacked the music hall, and it's pretty brutal actually.
Okay.
They actually show them shooting into a hall, but I'm not going to show you guys that shit. Now that's something I would probably do for like a Rumble stream. No, I can't show it on here. No, because it'll. I'm not trying to fuck your channel up.
Violent. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
let's see. Let's see.
I'm kind of scrolling through it, so
let's see. We have a defective parachute drop. Oh, that's. There is. I'm not going to show you that. That's the soldier burning himself in front of the Israeli embassy. I could show you this actually, because it's technically not graphic enough for YouTube to flag it.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys. This is kind of old news, but this is from the.
They know
the Haitian gangs. This is from the Haitian gangs who I actually have a video of the Haitian gang member who's eating a human leg that he cooked up, that he barbecued.
Oh my god! And she's Lionel. Okay, hey Lionel. I had to shout out Lionel because we'd be on panels on like other channels, and I'd always say, "Oh, I'm gonna start mine," and then Lionel's like the king of accountability. Are you doing live today? Are you doing? I bet he stayed on me for like what, Lionel? At least 2 months, and then it's like he doesn't just think, okay, like she doesn't want to do it, I'm gonna stop telling her. He didn't tell me like every day. I'm like, you are a good friend. I know, so I appreciate you. I just thought you out for that.
Hey, I got you.
Lionel, what were you? I was gonna ask. Oh, because I was gonna ask you about. Oh, you had it. Oh, never mind. That's you put Barney's link. Lionel, put yours too. Lionel's a very talented artist, and he does like. How would you describe like anime characters? I can't describe it probably like, very well, but on his website, and he's like amazingly talented artist. So.
Well, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to put your link? I can look up your channel. But yeah, Jay, really, let's watch that. It sounds interesting.
I have a video. It's not graphic, but it's pretty fucked up.
Okay. Let's see. Do you still have your page open or I need to click? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Into town from LAX.
My what?
Was in a rental car.
I was just making sure I had it going for you.
Okay.
It's just shocking. Imagine driving on the freeway going 60 to 70 miles per hour when all of a sudden rocks are flying at you. That's exactly what happened early this morning on the 110. An apparent homeless man was chucking rocks and it caused a motorcyclist to fly off his bike.
That's evil.
Video shows the man picking up rocks and throwing them onto the freeway from the shoulder near 23rd Street. And this all happened around 3:30 this morning. Now, one of the rocks was pretty big, and it appears the motorcyclist hit it, causing him to crash and slide down the road. You can see that sparks flew, but amazingly, moments later, he got up and walked away. It appears at least 2 other cars got flat tires because of all the rocks on the road. One of those drivers actually just got into town from LAX and was in a rental car. But again, amazing, no one was seriously hurt, and no word about where that homeless man is or if any arrests have been made.
Some crazy shit, man.
That is crazy. That reminds me of that. It was probably about a year ago that it was in LA, and that lady went to the brunch, and that homeless guy threw that big, like it was one of those the wrenches that you can open and close, like a tension wrench or whatever they're called. You know what I'm talking about? Clamp kind of thing. It was really big and heavy. He threw it and hit her right in the face. Remember that?
Was a tension wrench, you said?
I called it. It's like a clamp, the kind of wrench that's like when you unscrew it, it kind of gets bigger, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Channel
really
lock.
heavy.
Vice grip.
Channel lock, right?
Okay. Yeah, it was cute. It was like solid, like heavy, and he just.
It's like a wrench that the plumbers use. So you mean like a plumber's wrench, right? Like you actually screw it to open it. Screw it downward to open it up. Screw it upward to close it.
Yep.
That's a plumber's
wrench. And he
wrench.
was maybe 10, 15 feet away from her, and he looked at her, and he just threw as hard as he can and hit her right in the face, like broke her whole entire face apart. And she was just at a brunch downtown LA, like had gotten off the patio. It was completely unprovoked. But people are doing that, pushing people into the subways and stuff. It's weird. Like, why? It's scary. I mean, not that it's so common that, like, I'm saying individually we should be so scared. Not like that. But I just mean the reality that anybody is doing that, and then it's like kind of because there's so many vagrant people, homeless people basically, that maybe that's why it's happening more, or maybe people are getting more evil. Who knows? Wait, Lionel, what do you think? Do you have any comments like on either the chimpanzees or any of the subjects?
Not really, but this has definitely been interesting from what I've been hearing. I'm definitely not like in this realm, but it's definitely been interesting listening to all of it.
Okay.
It's gotta I'm letting it settle in before I have something to say.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do my camera again because I might be able to find a video. But if anyone else wants to share a video, feel free. Should I play that one that I feel bad Sasquatch left before I played it, but I can play it. Or should I just wait?
It's up. It's your show. Why? Don't ask. It's your show.
Oh, Dennison put the Discord.
Which one play?
Let me copy these things that he's putting in here. I'm not sure what Discord this is. I'm guessing it.
It's mine.
Oh, it is. You have one? Okay. I didn't realize you were like. Watch. You've been quiet. How about? Do you want to hit in on the conversation? What do you think of all this? Or is that a video? Yeah. Do you have a video you want to play?
No videos.
Well, I mean,
Okay, these are all your channel. Okay, I'm just copying them over something. Okay, you guys, I'm posting the Discord on YouTube and Rumble for our Dennison, so make sure you guys subscribe to his too. For himself. Okay, let's see. Let me see actually one thing. There was one more that I was wanting to. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Oh no. Okay. Something's playing.
did you play it or no?
I don't know why it just keeps on like I'll close one window and then another one will start playing. Yeah, I hear that.
No.
Okay.
Are you trying to share it or find it?
No, it's like it was like my own. It was the same live playing in another window. Let me see which one it was. It's okay. I think I might have accidentally closed it. But I think I've bored everybody enough with the chimpanzees. But I thought the most interesting thing was how they have gangs with the gorillas. Like the way they were postured. Did you guys see that?
Gangs? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the gang. Let me play it one more time because it was like a while ago, and I think Barney and I were kind of talking. So let me see. 1 second.
I liked how when they were talking about the different factions, they had like profile portraits of each of the chimps on the screen.
All right, sorry. Okay, let me just. I didn't find that exact one. I'm gonna pull up one that another Joe Rogan one he's talking about. I think that's how I kind of got into the thing. I think I saw one of his shorts or something. Let's see. Okay.
You still waiting for that video? Oh, you got it. Okay.
I think. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
Oh, I was just reading about that.
Oh my
again
God!
for some
They
strange
have
reason.
a picture, I think, of it,
Oh,
and
don't
don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, that's a terrible story, man.
That's
a terrible
horrific.
story.
And like, I think they have like audio of it or something like where she's just like,
just 911 audio.
oh God, and
Yeah.
it's. I mean, and those chimps, they like dismember you. Like he ripped her entire face off.
Yeah, they try to ruin you. They try to bite your fingers off. They go for your genitals.
Yeah.
They tear your feet off.
That's that's a odd handbook for them. That's like,
well, it's
let me tear his feet off first.
They
I don't know
want
who
to cripple you.
Yeah.
They're not even trying to kill you. They're trying to cripple you.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they're smart.
Cripple you and
They're
then what?
evil and smart. They're trying to
And then
ruin you.
run
You
up your
can't- No more
bills?
fingers, bitch.
Just cripple you and walk away and be like, now live like that?
Yeah, they just want to hurt you.
Oh.
Like they don't have any morals. They're just these wild, intelligent things.
Why do they have a break point then? Why do they just
I
kill
don't know why they do that to people, but if they wanted to kill you, they could kill you really quick. They
Yeah.
can just bash your head against the ground, you'd be dead in a second. But they don't. I don't think they want to kill you. I think they want to fucking hurt you. You know,
Yeah.
they punish you. They
Yeah.
have like one of the more horrible stories was this guy had a chimp that he raised for a while, and then it got big and it became a bit of a problem. And he had to give it to a rescue center. And he would go back with his wife and they would visit the chimp. And one time he went back and he brought the chimp a cake because it was his birthday. And the other chimps were so angry that they didn't get cake.
You got to be fucking kidding.
And someone fucked up and left one of the doors open. And the chimps got out. They figured out a way to get out. They opened the door, attacked the guy, and just tore him apart. Tore his hands off, tore his face off.
The guy who raised.
It wasn't him. It wasn't the chimp he raised that did that. It was the other chimps. So the other chimps were jealous that they didn't bring them. That he didn't bring them
You have
cakes
to bring
too.
cake for everybody.
They're evil. They can be evil. Like they don't care. It's not like a proportionate response to something.
No,
So
I think that's they overreact
a little bit.
Yeah.
So but they're intelligent, but they're also like ruthless in this crazy way that is incomprehensible. Like the worst possible character.
I have a picture, I think, of it,
Oh,
and
don't
don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
I found another one I'm gonna do because I don't think that one ends up showing any more. They just
No.
talk about them. But let me see here. I'm gonna pull up a different one. Oh, hang on. I don't know. Okay. I didn't kick any video, right? Okay. Good. This one's interesting. This isn't the face one, but it just kind of shows that they're mean for no reason. This would tell Barney about the bat.
They're hunting. I can't believe it. You know how Daddy hunts deer? No, I know. I'm going to take this to the pool. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is it dead?
No. He's still. Oh!
Oh my God. Poor thing, let it
This
go.
person laughing. Weird.
Cheap shots.
Gosh.
Oh my God.
Carrie has the kids.
That's probably how
We found the psychopath in the group.
Yeah, they just like toss it around and it's crazy. And there's another one they call it domestic violence. But basically, like one of the guy he beats up one of the females and pushes her off the cliff. Oh wait, let me show this one. I don't know how to just switch out the screen, so I just do a new one every time. But this one is this one. Oh yeah, hang on, sorry. Okay. This one's crazy.
You see, you're trying to switch out screens.
Okay. Oh wait, I gotta make. Have you guys seen this? Let me rewind it.
No.
This is real.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Maybe I'll take this off right now and then. Okay. Just thank you. Okay. Thank you. Why are people on that side of the river so afraid of the Agori? I see. Why do feel like this may have been a mistake? Maybe we just like somebody distracts him and I just leave.
Let's see where it goes.
We can be polite. I can be very polite about it.
I can show you guys a freak show fight that they love doing overseas.
Hindus believe in reincarnation. Each rebirth is determined by the karma that you accumulate from your previous life. but it can also be affected by Hindu notions of purity.
It's up to y'all.
I want to know how that Agori shit
I don't
ends.
know how to get this thing to stop. It's on my end.
That was kind of a cliffhanger with the dude saying he was going to eat him.
Oh my god. Where is it?
All right, so this is some freak show shit, man. I don't know why they do this overseas. You usually see this in Southeast Asia
Are
or
you guys
Eastern
able
Europe.
to hear what I?
What was that?
Do you guys hear anything, or is it me again? Oh,
No, I haven't started it yet. I haven't
but
started.
yeah,
I was just saying that this is some freak show shit. I don't know why they do this overseas so much, but they love to have freak show fights.
I can hear something on my end.
No, I haven't started it yet. I'm about to start it.
Oh, I know. I'm
You guys
saying
know.
you guys can't hear it. What I'm hearing. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
where on my computer it's coming from. What do I do if I can't see how to get rid of it? Oh.
Repeat that.
So I can hear something on my end talking about animals or whatever. Okay.
Did you make sure that?
It was like a window hidden behind. Oh my gosh, so annoying. I'm sorry.
I know. That's what
Yeah,
happens.
I
You have a
was-
bunch of tabs.
Okay. Okay, now I'll click on. Yeah, go ahead.
I've been there before. And then they just tap. These are just freak show fights. I don't know why they do this shit. It's so
Why
weird.
are they fighting a big old man like that? I mean, we know it's not real. Is that
Need more.
something
Need more than 2 women.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
Gun.
both of them have
Women.
headgear.
Sure.
Yeah, they both have headgear too, and it's two of them, 2 on 1.
He pawed him like a puppy, you know, like.
Well, thank God he's not a skilled fighter. You know, thank God he wasn't an actually skilled fighter.
He wasn't trying. I don't think.
But
He
I
could
don't
have
think he was
tackled
that
him.
skilled.
You know what I mean? If he was angry, he would.
Yeah.
Have a lunge
I
at
think
him.
4 women could pose a challenge.
Yeah,
that might do it.
Boring to watch. I think I'm on a lag because my camera's so slow.
Let me see. Oh, I can't show that. Now I'm right now. I'm on. Oh. Oh wait, never mind. It's not real. Oh, never mind. That'd have been freaking cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was an actual a real motorcycle crash. Never mind. It was just an edit.
Oh.
Just an edit. That's
Yeah, I
all.
was trying to think. Oh, I saw this. It wasn't like a very good video of it though, but this woman was standing on a pier
Okay.
and she was getting her photo taken, and this rogue wave came in. It was like out of the blue, and it just swept her away, and they never found her. Russia.
Wow.
Yeah, it just happened, and she was like early 20s. She was just graduated from their police academy thing, whatever. And yeah, it just came out of the blue. It's weird how things like that happen sometimes.
All right. So this is you know how like when you're a kid they tell you not to fuck around with power lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got a video in the back.
Okay.
About not fucking around with power lines, and they love to do this shit in Russia. Apparently, they love Telegram's a Russian app, so Makes sense. They love to fuck around and find out in Russia. They really, really do.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Don't fuck around power lines.
Say
I
that
mean, this
again.
is, oh,
I
one
can feel it
more?
right.
All right.
It's fair.
All right.
Like,
I got you.
wow.
Yep. Don't fuck around with power lines.
Looks like the first guy kind of got liquefied a little bit.
Yeah, that went through him.
The second guy got
My
burnt, and the other one
gosh.
just got his eyes burned out.
That was crazy. I wonder if they were still alive, like if they could feel, or if they died instantly.
Well, that third guy lived.
Yeah,
The
the
one that
third guy
ran
definitely
away.
lived.
Yeah,
I
that
can see right
one.
now. The one who actually used that pipe to touch the line, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, he turned
fine.
into Jello.
And then the other one, he just got like contact from the ground. It like just caught him.
Yeah, looked like it burned him.
Because that's a hell of an arc. That's a hell of an arc that he just took.
Have you guys ever heard that story? Whenever I hear about people getting burnt, here, I'll turn this back on. Most of them make think so. But anyway, so there was a famous concert. I forget. It's been a couple of years since this up, but basically, people were like in a kind of a not well regulated building, but they had a fire marshal or my fire maintenance that said it was fine. It passed the codes, but I guess when they were doing their light show, they had styrofoam as sound buffers, and it's extremely flammable. Or it wasn't a light show; they had like pyrotechnics in their show, and they had been pre-approved for it. But anyways, one of the styrofoams caught fire, and I guess it's extremely like flammable, so they all went up. And then so many people were running to try to get out that people fell in front of the door, and so people kept trying to get out, and then it just piled up. So like the entrance was blocked by people like suffocated and pile of bodies, and then like the people outside, you could hear them screaming, burning death, but nobody could do anything. It was crazy. It happened in like 3 minutes, but like 40 or more than 40. But it was a lot of people that were like trapped in there. I don't know. That's what I would think about when I hear those fire stories. It sounds the people that explained it from outside, like even the firefighters and like witnesses, they just had to listen to them scream because there's nothing they could do. Isn't that weird? But yeah, that would be a really shitty way to die. But I wonder if the electricity is different because it's so fast, not like burning. You know?
I don't think the first two people felt anything.
Probably not. I mean, maybe like a painful jolt, but like they're not sitting there suffering. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in. Yeah, when I do those like life after death experiences, I always say life after death, near death. That's what I'm looking for. There's some interesting stuff there. So if you guys have come across anything in the meantime, like send it to me or keep it. But Lionel's so quiet. Are you at work?
You know I'm at work.
Lionel works at night, and then like I'm always up all night. Random. I'm always on like the middle of the night live streams. Like, do you guys go on fatties? Because I'm guessing you guys know Flow State from other channels, right? He's kind of a night owl.
I met Flow State through New Frontiers channel. That's where I first saw him. But every now and then I'll hop on his streams sometimes. All
Oh
depends.
yeah, that's what's his name? You can see his face. Bumpkin, right? Is that his group? That's their group, New Frontier.
Yeah, that's usually where me and Andre stream. That's why I've been streaming a lot lately. Since I
Okay.
got back into it. Yeah, I mean, so I'm part of New Frontier, so he and I will stream a lot. We'll go usually stream on his channel. Sometimes we'll come over and stream on mine. All depends on how we make it work.
Okay, I'll have to make sure that I'm subscribed to that then, because you guys talk about some like very in-depth topics. I learn a lot.
Try not to go too long. Well, Not on his channel. We won't go too long. Maybe I think the longest stream we had on his channel was probably maybe 2.5 hours. Me, I'll have 9-10 hour streams. I don't care.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, we're at 2.5 hours now, and it seems like, I mean, it's been fun. I can't imagine like times 10 like you did that one. That's so cool though. Well, do you guys have anything else, or we can just kind of like there. Goodbye. I really do
It's up to
appreciate
you.
it. I'll
It's
definitely
up to
try.
you.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll probably just chill, go find one of your guys or someone else who's got a replay or live going and just kind of watch. So, but I'll be doing more, and I'll try to be like obviously more organized. So, but it's kind of cool to see people that I know from different channels like come together and then kind of all start, because I think we're all like-minded. Like Lionel, I know you guys don't really know Lionel, but he like fit right in because he's kind of like, is an intellectual. He likes to learn and like he knows a lot of stuff. So it's not. Some people are more attracted to the celebrity gossip and the drama and stuff, and I'm really not. So it's kind of cool to also like meet people and collab with people that can learn, teach something to me. And yeah. Okay, well, I don't really know if you guys want to do like individual goodbye or we just like shut it down because
All works the same. Thanks for having me, Blue Jay. Till next time.
thank you so much. I'll see you really soon, I'm sure.
Yes, you will.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
When are you gonna stream
Well, good.
again?
What's that? Are you asking me that, Denizen, or Jay?
Yeah.
What's today? Tuesday. Probably like within the next few days. My goal is to try to like at least do a couple that I commit to like schedules, just because I know myself and I'll like get busy and then I'll be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. So maybe like Tuesday, Friday, or something like that. So yeah, within the next few days, I'll do another upcoming. What about you? I didn't realize you just showed. I don't think I'm subscribed to your channel. So I'll go in and do it for sure.
I'm not doing any streaming right now.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
Videos. Do you put out videos, or you mean you're just like not doing content right now?
I'm working on a video project, but it's probably going to take me a few months.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Best way to follow me and keep in touch is on my Discord.
Okay. And then do you guys see that I put it in the comments, right? I'm not the only one that can see it. Or did I put it in the
Let me see.
Okay. I try to copy and paste them. Oh my gosh, I was on the private chat, so I didn't realize anybody was even in the chat. So I was like, okay, well, people had to go. You guys, I'm sorry. Let me read some of these comments, okay? He's always got a crazy comment. I'm not reading that one out loud. Let's see. I forgot.
You did put it in the chat, by the way.
Oh, good. Okay. Horrible. Okay, yeah, I don't like dolphins at all anyway because they're such pervs. But I don't watch horror films as far as like Saw, or I don't like stuff like that. But I'll watch suspenseful. And I don't think nature is really considered horror film. Like, it's graphic, but it's sort of reality that a lot of us in the Western societies, we don't see that anymore because everything is, we go to the store and everything's just there. But even 100 years ago, people were still having to like witness and kill and do all that, So I think it's good we don't lose touch of that all the way. Because then what happens when the stores close and somebody's got to slaughter the pigs and the cow, are like, I don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. So it's good that some people are still like rough and tumble. It's like 4chan. Who's 4chan?
4chan is a website.
Okay.
It's kind of like for shit.
4chan raised a generation of people that have low empathy and are desensitized to things people shouldn't necessarily be desensitized to. I totally agree with that. It's actually concerning. But, I think about when I was a kid, like I would never watch them, but some of my friends would get a hold of those like underground Faces of Death and stuff like that. And they'd watch them, and those was just literally people dying like in horrible ways. I never watched them. Yeah, and I don't think it's the video games per se. I think it's the way we're able to just, kind of dehumanize people online, for instance. You can insult people. You see it all the time in the chats, and people just don't realize that it still hurts people, saying mean things or isolate them, and but it's like we don't feel like it counts. Okay, let's see, Clara said that. Rebuttal to that. Explain poor chat. It's people having access. Oh my gosh, how funny! I didn't read that. Yeah, we're on the same page with that. That's crazy. Oh,
I can compartmentalize my sensitivity.
I think I try not to let myself get exposed because I do believe that we can invite, things in. So try to keep my mind like pure, but also not completely naive. I mean, but just to watch stuff, just to watch horror, I don't enjoy that. I don't like that feeling of like watching people suffer or something, like even if it's fake, and I know it's fake. So I'm like, so okay. Well, thanks guys in the chat. I'm sorry, I just I had on private chat and I'm like just seeing Dennis's, but you did see him in the feed, Dennison, or just that. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just hop off. But yeah, I'll just watch every days and then just I'll do, put upcomings in and stuff like that. So if you guys want to, if you see it pop up, come through.
Will
And
do.
thanks again, Lionel. I appreciate you.
I'm here for support.
I know. I needed that because I have a tendency to just time goes by quick. So you're great. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we look. This was good. This was good.
Yeah, this was really awesome. I'm like so happy and so grateful that people were super cool and showed up and had awesome stuff to share and show. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that. Didn't find interrupted you. Go ahead. Are you laughing?
Yeah. Nah, it's good.
No, I interrupted Dennis when he was saying something.
Oh.
So I was telling him I'll stop talking now.
I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, Cheryl said. Oh no, that was from before. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I think you were talking about the 4chan thing and stuff like that, but it's cool.
Oh, it's like deliberate shit posting.
So meaning like evil kind of videos, or you just mean like mean spirited?
Well, real stuff that happens, Like humans kind of associate innocence with naivete. And there's something to be said about that. But I've always been a kind of a stubborn person and a slow learner. I have to see things for myself. Can't take anybody's word for anything. So
Oh yeah, you're still here.
I've seen just about every kind of video there
Oh,
is.
he's right. I didn't even think of that. You're okay. Thank you. That's true.
Who's right?
Yeah, because I forget there's some people that will like pretend to be someone else, or if you're just like in a rush and you let them up and then they porn bomb. You have to take your whole
Oh,
stream.
right, yeah.
Yeah, he's fun. He's always
I don't
like,
think they'll take your channel anymore. They're not as bad about that if you catch it and stop it,
yeah, I don't think they should strike people for that. Anyway, it's not like it's their fault. If anything, that's YouTube's fault. Like, why are you not like having more? I don't know. I guess it's not their fault either. But it's just is what it is.
They definitely want to put the onus on the content creator.
And I can see that because I mean, in some ways, you could pretend like it was a porn bomber, but it was really like your homie, and you did it on purpose. Yeah, so I can kind of get that too, but you can only get away with it for so long before. So I think pulling people up on camera in the back is the best way to do it. And I just didn't even think about it, but partly too because angels, trolls. No, I think I know who they are. I mean, they try. I shouldn't probably.
That is a lesson, though, that violence and depravity exists. That's the lesson.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing when you realize how many how many uploads of like child abuse and just horrible tortures of people online that on the dark web that people watch, and like it's like you don't want to acknowledge that it exists, but then again there's like real victims that need help. So if we just pretend it doesn't exist, then we're kind of in on it in a way because we don't want to like upset our good day. So I don't know, it's a fine line, but I'm glad there are people brave enough to do it. In fact, like one of the guys that he had that movie, forget it, it was not too long ago, but it's the military guy that he went and he was saving like child trafficked kids, And do you guys remember that? It was a big movie. It's big. They were like the Dems were trying to come down on it and saying that they had negative things to say when all he was doing is saving kids, which is weird, but
Oh, yeah.
remember that? I forget the name of it, but he's from Utah. And he's like, so I personally, knowing the guy, like I know a lot of Mormons that are like him, like went on a mission, they got a wife and 6 kids, and they really are like very, very honest, nice people. So I mean, I can see why people are skeptical, but I truly believe that he does care, and, like he's concerned, because he's in danger. People threaten his life a bit. So I'm grateful there's people like him that can stomach like the depravity and see the benefit as greater than like what they're having to acknowledge exists. It really can mess with your mind,
Yeah, it takes a special kind of skill set, tool set.
It does. In fact, I had watched a video, and it was an interview with somebody that works at Facebook. And because they have, maybe now they have more of like AI recognized like videos, but before they just had actual, representatives that would sit and scroll through videos before they were like posted or, right after to take them down. And he said he saw some of the most horrific things just done to infants and kids and animals, and like people would go in the bathroom and puking, people would have to quit, and then they had like an on-site counselors because they would see so much horrible stuff and it would just pop right up. It's not like they had a choice and it was all day. So they were actually doing a lawsuit. In fact, that's I think I saw it like Lead to Twin or something, but they were like thinking, wow, we didn't realize when we took this job that like we have PTSD now. We can't even ever live like a life as like before. And that's a real thing. I mean, you do have to be careful because some of it's not just mind over matter. It can actually reprogram your brain for trauma, So I don't like watching stuff like it'll stick with me. I'll think about it on loop. Like yeah, so anyway. But yeah, I'll watch for those. Thank you, EA. I appreciate you bringing that up. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna shut it down, and thank you again, everybody that's in the chat, and I'll get better at reading them and posting comments too. Anything else you guys say before I shut it down?
Enjoy your evening.
Okay. All right, you too. Thanks so
Peace.
much for coming. Appreciate that. All right, Lionel, I'll talk to you. Are you still there? Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I didn't know if you could. You're busy. All right. Okay. Well, look at this. Look how far we've come.
No, you did great, man. You did great. Keep it going. I'm
I
waiting for the
will.
next one.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm excited. It's fun. So it's nice to have some, control over the topics and like not have it go down like a crazy path or You know, just something negative. So it's nice to build this.
Yes, it's better than the drama area.
Yeah, it's just not my thing, and I mean it has its place, and I'm not knocking it. It's just for me, it's wastes time, and time is so valuable. So I mean,
It's okay. I'll knock it for you.
okay. I appreciate that. You never fail to like just say what it is. Like, sorry if you don't like it. All right, Leno, you're awesome. Well, I'm gonna jump in a little bit then. Thanks, Jim. But
All right, man. What you call it? Make sure you put out. What is
how do
it?
I know if this is recorded? I better make sure before. It should be recording, right? Because
I'm about to say the last two you did was recorded.
but I had to push a button. But actually, okay. So how would I make sure? Setting. I don't want to hang up until I make sure that it is recording. Or I
Wait.
guess maybe if it wasn't, maybe it's too late anyway.
No, I mean you should do the. You should be able to do the same thing you did with the last two videos you got posted up there.
Well, I started recording those right from the start, but I don't see if it's on YouTube. It should.
It should be there. Yeah.
I hope so. Oh, let me see. It says recording right here. Says no. Please note recording settings are disabled while live. I guess maybe it is. I guess I'll find out. Hopefully. All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. So we about to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Might be like a distant memory just for only us to recall, or it might be on there. You know? Whatever is meant to happen.
Well, have a good night.
Comment. Okay. Good night, everybody.